You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, can you guys hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Okay, cool. All right, can you guys hear me now? All right, let me turn it down. Volume too loud, right? Let me turn the volume down a little bit. I think I'm too loud. I think I'm too loud. Hold on. Is my voice too loud? Let me know if my voice too loud. About right there? I know I have an echo. All right, I know I had an echo because I'm listening. The reason why I had an echo because I'm listening on. I'm actually listening to YouTube right now. But I sound good though. I know the echo is going now. Sound good? All right, cool. He say not too low, coach. You good? All right, cool. All right, I just wanted to make sure. Looked like I had something. Looked like something was on mute. I haven't smoked any weed, so something was on mute. So what I had to do, I had to turn the soundboard off and turn it back on, and then we good now. We Gucci. Let's give everybody. We got over 100 in here. How many people we have in here? All right, we have over 100. You know our tradition. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. Yeah, I had to turn the soundboard off, turn it off, and turn it back on. All right, anyways, today gonna be a good show. Today gonna be a good show, man. Everybody know that Jaron Boots Ennis has moved on. He's over there with Matchroom now. I have some serious questions I want to ask today. Of course, there's gonna be some people that's going to get triggered. You know how I do it. You know what I mean? I'm known for triggering motherfuckers. So if you are emotionally unstable beta male, you might not want to watch this live. If you are an emotionally invested beta male, you might not want to watch this live. And what we do have in boxing with the man fans, these men fans are emotionally unstable beta males. They're betas. You get what I'm saying? And me being the type of guy that I am, me being the type of man that I am, I can't stand betas. You know, because I grew up how I grew up, and the type of people that raised me, you know, we are the total opposite of that. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, any chance I get, any chance you get to run some weak mofos away from you, you run them away. That's what you do. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. We're gonna have a good show today. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Pauline. Who else we have? Kendall Price. Shout out to Henry. Shout out to my main man, the brother that gave the super chat, Henry Brown. Salute to you, fam. And he became a member. Shout out to Henry Brown, man.
Hey, okay.
For not only for becoming a member, but for dropping that $2 super chat.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, salute to you, fam. He say shout out to coach. He say shout out to the coach gang first and foremost. I like to thank the most exalted man on the planet, Al Haymon. 6 figures, baby. Hey, Henry Brown. Hey, you already know. You already know what time it is, boy. You know we gonna thank Al.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shit, if we don't thank nobody else, we gonna thank Al Haymon. Even though I never met him, don't know what he look like, but we just don't know what he look like. But we just gonna thank him anyway, just to be on the safe side. And we don't do nothing else. We gonna do that. You know what I mean? Just to satisfy the Wakandas. Just satisfy them. You know what I mean? Because we know these niggas. We know these Wakanda niggas YouTube channels. They worship and praise. But I'm like, and again, and I do get it. We are in the era. To where we have a lot of celebrity worship. A lot of people live their lives vicariously through, people ain't got shit going on in their lives, so they live their life vicariously through, celebrities. Through celebrities, you know what I mean? If it's a celebrity, they live their life vicariously through that celebrity, and that's just the reality of the situation. And I do get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to send myself something. On this phone. Okay, I'll do it right there, and okay, because I want to read this article. Right quick. All right, cool. I want to read this article right quick, and I'm gonna put it up. Anyways, let me read my opening monologue, and then we're gonna get into the show. Why Boots Ennis switch sides to Eddie Hearn? Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I can promise you that. Why did he switch sides to Eddie Hearn? I have a plethora of receipts that I can show, but it's not even necessary. The reason why it's necessary because this is all fresh information. And all of this stuff is on the internet, and you can go to several different YouTube channels. I can pick one YouTube channel in particular. This guy that I like to call Cottage Cheese and Titties. I can go to Cottage Cheese and Titties YouTube channel, and I can look just at his chat and look at the comment section, and it'll tell you everything that you need to know. So I know what's being said for years now, right? For years now, I know what's been said for years. I get it, and I understand it very well. So I remember a time where Eddie Hearn, You know, I remember Deontay Wilder, what he said Eddie Hearn was just another white man pimping he was just a white man, just another white man pimping the black man. And I remember a lot of these guys, as I said before, they did a lot of projecting, while ignoring the fact that he got 2 white managers. Well, they did a lot of projecting. They did a lot of nigga-splaining, stuff that didn't make sense. They tried to make sense of it and you couldn't. And then when they couldn't prove their points, they got loud. They went to threatening, all of this stuff there. And I have a question. You know what I mean? Why Boots Ennis switched sides to Eddie Hearn? Eddie Hearn, allegedly, according to the narrative that was put out there by the Wakanda niggas, he was the blue-eyed devil. Oh, you can't trust Hearn. And of course, I do know where all of this propaganda was coming from. It came from Booger Ray Leonard, and it came from that side of the street, because that side of the street control a lot of the YouTube channels, and the YouTube channels that they controlled, I mean the big ones, the ones who've been around for a while, that have 100-something thousand, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. So they had their thumb on their digital necks, and they had these guys doing a lot of stuff. And a lot of these guys, they were just doing it because they wanted to seek favor. They wanted to get access to certain fighters. They wanted to be able to go to the events, and stuff like that, and and live in La La Land. Well, La La Land is over. La La Land is over. Showtime is folded up like a lawn chair. Stephen Espinosa is begging. He's begging. Begging. He's over there groveling in his knees over there to the PBC. And Jaron Boots Ennis is gone. Errol Spence got beat. Deontay Wilder got 3 losses. He's over there with the Arabs now. It's Keith Thurman. He ain't fought since 75. Jamal Charlo still got the middleweight title. He drunk somewhere, still holding on to the belt, ain't fighting nobody. So there's a lot going on, and they're still hating other black fighters who are not signed to them. So nothing has changed as it relates to that. True. This is gonna be easy work today. Phone lines will be open. Now that the news has broke that Jaron Boots Ennis has signed an exclusive promotional contract with the white man, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing fans are feeling some type of way about the news. You have some fans that are very happy that their guy from Philly will finally get his just due and fight more on a regular basis. He's young. I think Boots is 26, 27 years old, something of that sort. He's young. He has 31 fights in. I don't know who he fought in 31 fights, to be honest with you, but 31 fights in, he got 31 fights, and he's young. He has potential. He got emailed the belt, and now he has an opportunity, with Matchroom to whatever he wasn't able to do over there with Showtime and PBC, because he mostly fought on PBC. As a matter of fact, he only fought on PBC fight cards. That's the only thing he ever did. This is why a lot of people thought that he was a PBC fighter. You get what I'm saying? Pretty much so, right? So some fans are very, very happy about this, and some fans don't understand the move. And they wish that Boots would have stayed loyal to the PBC and Al Haymon. And like I said before, I make $300 million a month, Floyd Mayweather. True. Even though Boots was never a PBC fighter, he had a non-contractual agreement with Showtime. I say non-contractual because I saw an interview with Booger Ennis, and he said that we never had a contract with Showtime. We just wanted to be loyal to them because they did us right. And I remember when he said that, yeah, man, when the people from Amazon Prime reached out to us to make a fight with Terrence Crawford, he said that we'll take that fight in a heartbeat. But I told them, they got to talk to Stephen Espinosa first. So even though you don't have a contract with Stephen Espinosa, you don't have a contract with Showtime, in order to make a fight with Crawford, you got to talk to Stephen Espinosa first. Got it. And Stephen Espinosa pretty much shot it down, right? So even though he was, that's how that went down. And he pretty much always fought on the PBC fight cards, always, right? It's because of that. That's the reason why people looked at him as being a PBC fighter, but he wasn't. Eddie Hearn was looked upon as the evil white devil, so to speak, from the people that followed the likes of Booger Ray Leonard and the pro PBC online Mafia. That's what I called them. They're weak Mafia, very weak, but I call them the Pro PBC Online Mafia. Because Booger Ray Leonard didn't like Eddie Hearn, and Deontay Wilder didn't like Eddie Hearn, their followers did not like Eddie Hearn. Because Wilder, Booger Ray, and again, they controlled a lot of the narrative for a long time, for years. Somebody like me came along and I kind of bust a lot of that stuff up, and a lot of stuff have been pulled back now. Now it's a lot of stuff you can just see it for what it is right now today. You get what I'm saying? A lot of stuff been pulled back. Like, you can just see it for what it is right now. Right? The cat is out of the bag. No more smoke and mirrors. It's over with. No more propaganda. The propaganda doesn't work anymore. People know the cap. People know what it is now. Even those that's on that side of the fence, even they know, man, goddamn, dog, man, you know, we've been selling this thing live for a long time, dog. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Also be on the lookout for my next short. I have some ether dropping in a 60-second short. I took a clip from my show and I destroyed the entire Wakanda nigga logic, Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionary logic in 60 seconds. Y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm dropping that after the show. Now, you get what I'm saying? So, Al Haymon, Mr. Al Haymon, and Floyd Mayweather were looked upon as the saviors to boxing. Or I can just put it better, the black saviors. How do I know? I have a video on my computer right here where BFTV said that the reason why we got behind Al Haymon was because, you know, he was black. Oh, I had a receipt. I can definitely play that. And we do know that that side of the fence, the LDBC, the Alphabet Boys, those guys was pushing that very hard. You know what I mean? No Diddy, very hard. And then he said, when are we going to hold Al Haymon accountable? And I don't know what he mean by that, but that's what he said, right? So anyways. So now, they was looked upon as the black saviors to the sport, right? To the sport of boxing. And that was the propaganda that was put out there by reporters who worked in the media. Mainstream reporters who work for networks, right? Them motherfuckers there. When Dante Boxing Nation, he called them the old media. The old media, that's what he said. But the old media and the new media is full of shit. True. Pretty much, right? Online YouTube channels, boxing Twitter, and certain fighters believe this narrative, was buying this propaganda. They had this belief, right? But for some reason, things have changed. As I've been saying for years now, the more than three years that I've been doing this, as I've been saying for years, when the white man, meaning Showtime, meaning Paramount Global, who shut down the boxing division of Showtime, when the white man stopped putting the money up for Al Haymon's PBC, that changed everything. True. Changed everything. Paramount Global shut down Showtime Boxing because they were losing money. It wasn't profitable. That left Boots and Boots Ennis, who were loyal to Showtime and loyal to Stephen Espinosa, in limbo. Stephen Espinosa was their advisor, so to speak, and he was their point guy to get on PBC fight cards. Fast forward to today, 2024, Espinosa is an afterthought, and he's now rumored to be a PBC employee. Rumors, sources say, right? PBC is now with Amazon Prime, but with no annual budget to work with. Apparently, the good white folks at Amazon Prime did not feel the need to give the brother man, Al Haymon, any money to finance his fighters. And now that Tim Zua and Sebastian Fendora pay-per-view sales did less than 25,000 buys, Boots had to make a move. For whatever the reason may be, Boots did not want to sign with Floyd Money Mayweather or the PBC. True. He didn't want to sign with him. He chose to sign with the white man, Eddie Hearn, over the black man, Al Haymon and Floyd Money Mayweather. True. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. He went against the black man, boy. He betrayed us. Betrayal. He sold out the brother man for the other man, right? Anyways. Now, of course, I'm being facetious. But you get my point. For years, we have heard how bad and evil Eddie Hearn is from Booger Ray Leonard and his online minions. Eddie Hearn has been, Booger Ray's been saying it for a long time. He don't like Oscar De La Hoya. He don't like Eddie Hearn. He don't like Bob Bam. He don't really say much about Bob Bam because Bob Bam saved his life. So you know what I mean? So he say all of these things, right? And he had all of these fools, his followers online running with this shit. Anybody who run behind Booger Ray Leonard got to be the biggest goddamn fool in the world. Lying Leonard. Booger Ray, nostrils the size of Mr. Snuffleupagus, can snort a half a key in 2 seconds just in one nostril, sources say.
True.
Yeah. What is it, Floyd? Floyd, what is it? Leonard, come here. Wait a minute, Floyd. Leonard, is that a brick? Yes, Floyd, that was a whole brick. Wait a minute, you still have some more left? No, I snorted a half a key on one nostril, then I went to the other nostril and snorted the other half a key, so now the brick is going, Floyd. What is it that you need me to do? Leonard, you gotta cut it out, you gotta leave that scuttlebutt alone. I'm trying, Floyd, I'm trying to leave the scuttlebutt alone, Floyd, I'm trying, but that old bitch ass nigga Coach Malachi, he just keep picking at me, picking on me. Leonard, don't worry about him, he's a bitch, don't worry about him, he's a bitch.
True.
Anyways. Now, of course, I'm being facetious, as I said before. You know what I mean? Now that Eddie Hearn is in business, doing business with the Saudis, promoting boxing events all around the world. That's what he's doing. You get what I'm saying? Whether you like him or not, he's doing that. It don't matter. He ain't stopping that. You get what I'm saying? And Booger Ray Leonard is, still being Booger Ray. I don't really see him promoting nothing. I don't know what I see. Listen, I'm seeing Bob Bam all over the world promoting fights. They got a fight going on every other week or every 2-3 weeks or something of that sort. I see Eddie Hearn, the evil white man, doing all this stuff. Of course, I'm being facetious when I say that. Doing all this, promoting all these events around the world with the Saudis. He's in Mexico. He's in America. He's in Europe. He's everywhere, right? And then I see my dog, Booger Ray. What is Booger Ray doing? Floyd, do you need me to do anything for you, Floyd? Oh, my gosh, Floyd, do you need me to do anything?
True.
Leonard, I'm retired, Leonard. Leonard, I'm retired. I don't need my nipples massaged anymore. All right, Floyd, just let me know if you need me to massage them. You know I do a good job. And are you still biting your bottom lip, Leonard? Yes, Floyd, I'm still biting my bottom lip. Okay, Leonard, just keep biting it. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Anyways. And Booger Ray's still doing Booger Ray. Hating on any non-PBC outfit that's doing better than him. The question that I have is this. If the narrative that I've been hearing for years were true about Eddie, the Hitman Hearns, then why did Jaron Boots Ennis, why he didn't sign with Floyd Money Mayweather and Al Haymon? Why did he sign with the so-called evil white man, Eddie Hearn? You know what I mean? It's obvious that Boozy Ennis made the right move for his son. Because at the end of the day, this shit about business. This ain't about your laptop revolutionary-ism. This ain't about your projecting, your emotional temper tantrums onto others. This shit is about business. I told you, these fighters do not listen to Nick Sacks online who have an emotional attachment to a certain fighter. A fighter who puts his life on the line, fights for a living, making millions of dollars, why in the hell would he listen to a nigga who got a net worth of 2 figures on boxing Twitter and on YouTube?
True.
When it comes to business, man, people don't do skin color politics. Same niggas who crying are the same niggas who got a job working for a white man. Same niggas, right? Anyways, Lord have mercy, I'm finna tell these niggas a new asshole, no Diddy. Anyways, with Eddie Hearn having access to that Saudi money, we'll see what big fights he can make happen for Jaron Boots Ennis. If you would like to become a sponsor of the show, how do you become a sponsor of the show? Anyone who donate a cash app that's $50 or more will become a sponsor of the show. Anyone who sends a super chat, $50 or more, will become a sponsor of the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause.
True.
Yeah. We ain't taking no shit today. Nah, we ain't taking no shit today. You know my motto. If you say something, if I say something that's gonna make you mad, if I said something that made you mad yesterday, I promise you, if you listen to this show, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you mad today, and I'm gonna make you mad tomorrow, And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. This is what I do. I am the prince of pissing Wakanda niggas off.
True.
I'm the prince of pissing them off. I don't give two fucks. You gotta know me now. I ain't got no chill, so you know I ain't smoked no weed. I ain't smoked no weed neither. I haven't smoked any weed. Normally when I smoke weed, I be kind of, calm, chill, laid back. Today I ain't smoked the goddamn thing. Today we 21 gun salute. Anyways, before we get into the show, we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Anyways, y'all know what time it TI is, man. If you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, cuss their ass out.
Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
I be damn with hot diggity dog. Had to go over there to the white man. Oh, goddamn. You know what I mean? So bad. So much for the revolution. So much for the revolution. And this short that I'm dropping today, right? I broke this down so easily and so eloquently. 60 seconds. It was very difficult, but I did it, right? Just took a snippet from my show. When you see me, I like to practice the art of addition and multiplication. When it comes to mathematics, I like to specialize in addition and multiplication. But I also like to specialize in subtraction. Sometimes you have to subtract certain motherfuckers from your life. Certain people that's in your life that don't need to be there, that don't mean you any good, you have to subtract those from your life. You get what I'm saying? You got to understand the subtraction is good when it's used properly. Do you get what I'm saying? And when it comes to this boxing shit, I don't want every subscriber. I only want certain types of subscribers. And if I got somebody that's subscribed to this channel that's on that fuck shit, I want to subtract them from us. They don't belong over here with us. They need to go back over there to them channels that's with that fuck shit.
True.
You get what I'm saying? We ain't here to kiss no ass. We ain't here to be down. And we ain't ducking no smoke. When I drop the phone lines, anybody can call the show. Anybody. Whether you like Coach Malachi or you don't like Coach Malachi. If you feel I'm a coon, Uncle Tom, sell out, you got shooters, anything you want, guess what? You can call that show and let me know that. Anyways, I'm finna get ready. We got enough likes. Yeah, we got enough likes already. But I'm finna drop the phone lines in a few minutes. But shout out to all them cream corn ass niggas out there. We ain't bullshitting with them.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Anybody that's gonna start a podcast, what you gotta do, dog, you can't be worried about another motherfucker feelings. You just gotta call it the way you see it. It's gonna be some heat come down the pipe, but guess what? You gotta stand 10 toes down. It is what it is. I don't give a damn about a motherfucker feelings. I'm just telling you right now, I don't. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it the way I see it. I'm gonna point out the double standards and the hypocrisies, and then guess what? We gonna move on to the next show. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And we gonna do this shit all over again. So anyways, I want to read this right quick. And this is an eloquent article, nice article written by Steve Kim. I want to check this out. I want to read this right quick right here. So y'all check this out, then we're going to drop the phone lines. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me turn this on. Here we go right here. New boots for Matchroom. I like the wordplay. New boots for Matchroom, right? There isn't anything major going on this week in terms of fights. Although there are cards on DAZN and ESPN this Saturday, but there was some significant news announced on Wednesday. IBF welterweight email champ Jaron Boots Ennis has agreed to a multi-fight agreement with Matchroom Boxing. No doubt about it, this is a significant acquisition for Eddie Hearn and his company. Even though we did hear that Eddie Hearn and his company, Eddie Hearn was the devil, and he was the blue-eyed devil. And guess what? We heard that, yeah, they called the zone dead zone. Y'all remember that Booger Ray said? It's called the dead zone. It's the dead zone. Guess what? Showtime is the new dead zone.
True.
And from the looks of it, from them 20-some thousand pay-per-view buys you did in your last event, guess what? Look like when it come to boxing, Amazon Prime. You ain't gonna never get me to say nothing bad about Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime now. Y'all, I ain't gonna say a lie to you, but I love Amazon Prime. Nigga, I just got a package from Amazon. I just got a package from Amazon today. Hold on, look like I'm having some issues with my live feed. A lot of times when I'm having issues like this, because it's raining, if I'm having issues like this, I may have to just turn the camera off, but I don't want to do that. All right, we good. Yeah, I love Amazon. You ain't gonna never get Coach to say nothing bad about Amazon. Never. Nigga, I love Amazon. I ain't got no problem with Jeff Bezos. I ain't got no problem with doggone the Amazon delivery drivers. I ain't got no problem with none of that. You get what I'm saying? You know, so shit. We buy our fire sticks. People got fire sticks from Amazon. So I ain't got no problem with Amazon. Maybe the Willow Color niggas do, but guess what? Y'all, if y'all want to go to war with Amazon, y'all go ahead and go to war with Amazon. See how that work out. Anyways. But I want to let me finish reading this article. As you said right here, make no doubt about it. This is a significant acquisition for Eddie Hearn and his company. Now with Boots and Bam Rodriguez, Matchroom has two elite talents to anchor their stateside roster. At age 26, 31-0, 28 KOs, Jaron Boots Ennis is now entering his physical prime, or some would say his Amazon prime. You get what I'm saying? He is considered one of the elite young talents in the game. Not only does he possess an entertaining and fan-friendly style, Ennis is a personable sort. You get what I'm saying? He said, "Wow, that signing," said an effusive Hearn. Eddie Hearn was very happy about the signing. He said, "I watched this young man for many years, and I always believed that he would become a pound-for-pound great. And I have no doubt that he is already the greatest fighter in the division." Yeah, you know what I mean? To win the race to sign Jaron Ennis is a massive coup for Matchroom Boxing in DAZN. For the past several years, the talented switch hitter has been fighting on PBC cards that were broadcast on Showtime. But as the network shuttered its boxing franchise, Ennis' future was a bit uncertain. As PBC moved into a deal with Prime Video, you get what I'm saying? With Prime Video, that's who they with, Prime Video. I keep saying Amazon Prime. But Prime Video, as they moved into a deal with Prime Video, there was talk of him appearing on the undercard of Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia and Gervonta Davis' upcoming summer card. But nothing ever materialized. I wonder why. Now, the duty of making Ennis a household name falls squarely on the shoulders of Eddie Hearns. But can they create an American star? They haven't been able. Now, I will say this here. DAZN, Eddie Hearn has not been able to do that thus far, create an American star. He is able to put on a lot of boxing shows. He is able to, make sure his fighters get fights, because his fighters do not stay inactive. They do fight, but he hasn't been able to make a star. Booger Ray Leonard, they like to say, we made a star. Roller Romero, crayon eating Roller Romero, he's supposed to be a star. We saw how that worked out. You get what I'm saying? So I told you, a lot of this stuff has been propaganda in the most part. For the most part, you really don't have a bunch of big stars in boxing. You don't. You have fighters who have a lot of hype, and they are promoted as a star from different media outlets who are aligned with certain promotional companies. But for the most part, you ain't got but a handful of guys who are really stars. And what I mean by that, I mean big, have a global name, and really making money like that. Selling out stadiums and arenas and stuff, really making money like that. The type of money that these guys are making. Did you get what I'm saying? So it's really not that. When you peel back the layers of the onion, you'll see, man. I don't know. Hold on, I hear what y'all saying, dog. But what you saying and what it is ain't lining up together. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So we'll see exactly how that works out. Now the duty of making Jaron Boots Ennis a household name is going to be up to Eddie Hearn now. He hasn't been able to do that thus far. It's one thing to guide. It's one thing to guide one to being a belt holder, as they did with Raymond Ford, but can they build a true attraction? Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Yeah, man, see, he should have went over there to Mayweather Promotion. See, they know how to make people an attraction. Look what they did to Tank. Okay, give me somebody outside of Tank. And please don't give me Rolly Romero. Can't give me Rolly. Want to know why you can't give me a Rolly? Because he still ain't no attraction. Rolly's claim to fame is getting knocked out by Tank Davis and trolling Tank Davis in the lead up to the fight. That's his claim to fame. Before that, what was he? Nothing. After that, what is he? Nothing. We don't give a damn what Ellie Sucker nigga nutsack say. Rolly, you's a star. Look, Rolly, you's a star, Rolly. Hey, Rolly, look at you, buddy. You's a star. Everybody wants to take a picture with you, Rolly. Look, I'm telling you, Rolly, you're a cash cow. You're a cash cow. Just because the Ellie Sucker nigga nutsack said, don't make it true. You know, anything that motherfucker say is a lie.
True.
They say he loved that dark meat over there. They say he loved that dark meat. Heard they running trains on that boy over there for interviews. That's what I heard sources say. Sources say now, allegedly. Ellie Sucker nigga nutsack, they say they running trains on him for interview. That's what they say. I don't know how true it is, but again, I gotta say alleged now. Allegedly. Gotta throw that out there.
True.
Hey man, I ain't mad though, man. Do you, man? Do you? Anyways, Matchroom has to make up for lost time, some lost time since Ennis has not fought since last July. Yeah, Jaron Ennis hasn't fought since the last time Crawford fought. Crawford hasn't fought since July. Ennis hasn't fought since July. Right? When he dismantled flat-footed Romaine Villa. Romaine Villa, boy, probably had one of the worst defenses the Boston have ever seen. So we're gonna see what's up. You know what I mean? So he said a few weeks later, Terrence Crawford would thrash Errol Spence in the long-awaited Undisputed Showdown. As the rematch clause went unfulfilled because Errol Spence, after he activated the rematch clause, he sat around for like 6 months, ain't do nothing, and then it expired, and then kept the other guy whole. But that's fine. That's neither here nor there. Crawford would begin to vacate or get stripped of those belts. We know he got stripped of the IBF belt because Boots was Errol Spence's mandatory. And then when Crawford beat Boots, when Crawford beat Spence 3 months later, after he beat Spence after becoming undisputed. 3 months later, they ended up stripping him of the IBF, and they emailed it to Boots. So that's how that worked out. You get what I'm saying? So Boots has a belt now. That's good. He said during this time period, Ennis was elevated to the IBF welterweight champion, meaning he was emailed, right? Which brought about the familiar course of him being the latest email champion in boxing. Very similar to Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu was emailed as well. A showdown versus Conor Benn seems inevitable, given that they are now under the same promotional banner. Also, in Matchroom, he is with an outfit that has no problems doing business in Saudi Arabia, as arranging lucrative paydays in that region of the world. Regardless, it's time for these boots to step into the ring. It should be it shouldn't be out of the question for him to perform in the summer and then later in the fall. So we'll see exactly how this plays out. This is the article that I just got through reading, right? We'll see exactly how this plays out. Who knows? Now that he's over there with Matchroom, who knows? If he's willing to move up to 154, maybe they can get the Saudis to put the money up and maybe pay Crawford whatever money. I don't know what he's asking for, whatever, but I know Crawford is at 154. He wants to become a champion at 154. Sebastian Fedor on the WBO belt more than likely is going to be stripped or is stripped at this point, and he's going to fight somebody for the vacant title up there. Some good fighters up there at 154. So we're going to see exactly what happened. I know it's some fighters that people don't know of, but a lot of boxing fans only know of the popular fighters. If the fighter is popular, that's all they know. But they don't know a lot of history on some of these guys who are pretty good. So 154, that division is known as Jermell Charlo's division, because Jermell Charlo was the one that became undisputed at 154. The first one to do it in the 4-belt era. So he is the one that did that. And I think Jermell Charlo lost all of his belts. Did you see how fast the sanctioned body stripped Jermell Charlo? They stripped him, but and I think all of them. I don't know. Do he still have a belt, or have Jermell Charlo been stripped of all of his belts? I'm not sure. I gotta check on that. But let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm gonna drop these phone lines. We're gonna see. I wonder what's going on. I wonder what's going on with Jamel Charlo. I wonder what's going on with the mailman. The mailman, see what's up. I know he done made him. They say he made like $10 million when he fought Canelo, so he probably got a whole lot of money, after taxes and paying everybody left over. So he's probably just chilling right now. But we're gonna see what's up. I wonder if he's gonna stay at 154 or move up to 160. We'll see exactly how that works out. So let's get ready to drop these phone lines. Y'all know what time it is today, Thursday, man. Let's be happy.
Hey, yeah. Ooh, that look good. How much
We're going to pay some bills. And as soon as we pay these bills, we're going to drop these phone lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Thundercats, mole rats, water buffaloes, alligators, and haters. Mark your calendar. It's going all the way down. The place to be? Meridian, Mississippi. Queen City Friday Night Comedy Showcase. Bringing out all the big dogs. Friday, April 26th. Get your laugh on with comedian sensation Bubba Dub. Special performances by comedian Scruncho and The Messenger, Keith Wallace. We partying at the Temple Theater, Meridian, Mississippi. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets available on Eventbrite or call Big G and 808-225-9063.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. We finna get ready to drop these phone lines, man. Anybody want to call the show, find out. I wonder why, he didn't sign, he didn't sign to the brother man, Al Haymon. He signed to the other man, Eddie Hearn. So I wish our brother luck. I think they did the best that they could do under the circumstances. Loyalty can only get you so far, but at the end of the day, you can't pay bills with loyalty. Being loyal to something that's no longer exists anymore. Showtime is gone, and there's really nothing to fight over there in the welterweight division. Nothing over there, so it is what it is. I did see an article from Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn said that Jaron Boots Ennis' first fight will be against his mandatory Mantis Stantionis. So no, not a Mantis Stantionis. Not him. Was it Cody Crowley? I think he said Cody Crowley, if I'm not mistaken. Did he say Cody Crowley? What did Eddie Hearn say? I think he said Cody Crowley. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I think he said Cody Crowley. I'm looking on Twitter right now. Anyways, he said something of the sort that he's going to fight his mandatory, whoever his mandatory is. And this is another video. Shout out to Nestor Gills, man. One thing I say about that goddamn Ness be having that ether, boy. The Boxing Voice posted something on Twitter right here. Ness said right here that, and I read this, right? He said, I spoke with Eddie Hearn 5 years ago about possibly signing Jaron Ennis. Not only did he show interest, but predicted the end of Showtime boxing. This is ridiculous. Eddie Hearn predicted this 5 years ago. Now, I wasn't on YouTube 5 years ago. But I listened to this article. I listened to this interview. I didn't timestamp it. But he predicted this. He predicted what it would do, what was going on, because the boxing landscape has changed. It's not like it used to be. Streaming has affected a lot of stuff. Did you get what I'm saying? So, the astronomical numbers, that's how I knew a lot of this shit was bullshit. Oh, yeah, man, we're doing astronomical numbers over here, and yeah, we're doing great, and everything's let the good times roll. Oh, really? Let the good times roll, huh? Okay, well, we see what it is now. Remember Dead Zone? Dead Zone is still around. And Booger Ray is somewhere, Booger Ray is somewhere. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Let's get ready to drop these phone lines, man. Anybody want to call the show? Y'all call the show, man. It is what it is. Where's my goddamn, where my thing at? There we go.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to Lisa Bells, my sister Lisa in the building. Daniel Agnew. Shout out to Fee on the Tube, she's here. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Hey Miss Parker. Shout out to doggone Nay. Hey, shout out to Nay. Hey Nay, you know what? Every time I hear your name, I think about Atlanta, right? Cause you know in Atlanta they always talk about the A. They talk about hey. I was in the club one time in Atlanta. Everybody was throwing the A up. So when I hear Nay, you say Nay with A, it just kind of remind me of that. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to doggone matter of fact, let me turn my volume up a little bit. Shout out to doggone Hood Sports in Boston. Salute to you, fam. Hood Sports in Boston in his BI. Shout out to doggone shout out to Yaka Flash. He say, Coach, you don't give yourself enough credit. You spoke about this too. Yes, sir, I did. You know what I mean? And again, I don't have an emotional investment or a financial investment in any of this. I don't make no money on this boxing shit. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't make any money on it. Like I don't make money in boxing, from a living standpoint. You get what I'm saying? I'm just being, for real. I'm just a fan who started a YouTube channel, but started a podcast, and the podcast is doing very well. We're doing very well for ourselves. But yeah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to see the damn fights. Me personally, I think it's good that we have. Oh, I didn't put the number up. Sorry about that. I didn't put the number up. I think it's good that we have Turkey Al Sheikh. Phone number strolling at the bottom, man. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I did it. Turkey Al Sheikh, someone that's willing to put money up. Now, he's not going to overpay nobody. As I said before, a lot of people thinking that, yeah, man, with the Saudis, they just throwing away money. No, they're not throwing away money. These people, they didn't become billionaires by being fools, right? They're smart, and they're not going to be dictated to from a fighter what should happen and what shouldn't happen. The fighter and the promoter is going to have to do what their paymasters tell them to do. These are the facts. Whoever's paying the money, everyone has to bow down to the one who's paying the money. And whoever's paying the money, they're gonna, the people who's paying the money, they're gonna put on events and fights that's gonna be to their liking and their terms. That's the reality of the situation, right? So that's what it is. All this other stuff don't mean a goddamn thing. Just want to throw that out there. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Leo, H-Town, Coach.
Leo from H-Town, talk to me.
Coach, I want to give a shout out to the newest delusional fan base, the Boots fans, a.k.a. the Bootsies. Man, these guys, yesterday I was watching on the Boxing Voice. Every Boots fan says Boots beats everybody at 147 and 154. Mm. People saying he's so good because I like his swag. I didn't know swag was a criteria in boxing these days, Coach. But
he say
we got a new delusional. Yeah, Coach, we got a new delusional fan base. He's gonna retire, but he'll put EJ in the hospital. He's gonna work Pandora and Tim Tszyu at the same time, and he beats Virgil Ortiz no problem. God, league Coach. Last time I saw a Boots fight, he was having a tough time till he got it done. It was supposed to be a showcase, but he was in there in a real fight.
Oh no! Well, he wasn't in a real fight with Vila. Vila was a tomato can, flat-footed tomato can, so he wasn't in a real fight with him. You talking about the guy Karen? Karen was moving around the ring a lot and stuff like that, and Karen, when he did let his hands go, he landed. We'll see. Boots has a long career. He'll have to move up to 154 to fight Virgil Ortiz, to fight the Crawfords, to fight the Errol Spences. He'll have to move up to 154 because that's the division that those guys are in right now. But we'll see. We'll see how everything works out over time. He's a good fighter. Boots is a good fighter. Only time would tell how great he is.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Coach. The guy's a good fighter and he's got a lot of potential. Mm-hmm. But these guys acting like he's a complete fighter already, and he's taking over every division. As soon as he got signed with Matchroom, all of a sudden he's taking over everything. I mean, the delusion is heavy in boxing these days, Coach.
Yeah.
I hope he does well because we need an American star. And but man, we need to pump the brakes a little bit and let the man grow.
All right, well, shout out to Leo from H-Town. We'll see. I mean, he will. One thing I will say, he will be. I just wonder why. Damn, he didn't sign to Floyd Mayweather's PBC. He didn't sign with them. Like, you fought on their cards for so long, and you didn't sign with them. I'm like, damn. You get what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to jump ship on him. I don't want the Errol Spence fans who jumped ship on Spence and then became Boots fans. I don't want you guys to jump ship on him because he's not with the PBC anymore. He's with the white man, Eddie Hearn. He's with the white man now. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm always going to throw your talking points back at you because you niggas been acting a donkey since I've been on YouTube. So since you've been acting a donkey since I've been on YouTube, it's only right that I remind you of all of your talking points. It's only right that I do that. So too many receipts out there that really can be brought up. So it's only right that I do that. So, I think he did the right thing. I think he did the right thing. And, I think he's going to do well. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out for him. At the end of the day, he can't do no worse. He can't do no worse than what he was doing. Carla, hold on. At the end of the day, he can't do no worse than what he was doing, because what he was doing, he really wasn't doing shit. He wouldn't fight nobody. He was fighting Karens and this and that and yada, yada, yada. So he really wasn't fighting no goddamn body. And then once Showtime folded, then, okay, you had a choice. Sign with Eddie Hearn or sign with the PBC. And there's a reason why he didn't sign with the PBC. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Carla, what's your name? Carla. A lot of music in the background. I can't even hear you, Jamie.
Yeah. My bad, Cole. I know it's loud out here in Vegas, man. Real quick, Coach. I'm glad that
I can't hear you, man.
With Eddie Hearn.
I can't hear you.
I'll try to go back, brother.
All right.
I'll try to go back.
Yeah, I can't hear, man. Shout out to Jamie from New York, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, I couldn't hear him, fam. Yeah, I couldn't hear the brother. It was just a lot of music in the background. Shout out to SP Got Beats. SP Got Beats. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Hood Sports and Boxing, Stephen X, Lisa Bells, the lovely Goddess, West Side, throwing up the W. Shout out to West Side. Shout out to Jamie. Yeah, y'all say Jamie at the strip club. Nah, y'all, that didn't sound like strip club music. That didn't sound like strip club music. That sounded like he was at a. That sounded like an ice cream truck or something. hey, Yamas. Hey, that sounded like an ice cream truck, fam. That didn't sound like no strip club music. Unless they playing ice cream truck music at the strip club. You get what I'm saying? So, what to say, Lisa? You say you listening to the oldies? SP Got B said you said you're on the other channel. All right, you're on the other channel. Let me pull up the other channel as well. Carla, hold on. Let me pull up the other channel as well, man. I'll type something in the other channel. I'm glad you said something. I forgot about that. SP over there holding down the other channel, man. Let me go ahead and give a shout out. Man, peace to everybody in the chat, man. Peace. Peace to the chat. All right, I got two channels, man. I got two channels. You know what I mean? We got Boxing with Coach Malachi. That's my other channel. That's my other channel over there. Anyways, let's open up the phone line. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Salute, Coach Malachi. It's Claymore Rain. How you doing this afternoon?
Man, Claymore, talk to me, fam. I'm doing good.
Good to hear that. No, man, look, blessings to Boots for making the best choice for himself. And I think you highlighted something that was really important. Without a doubt in my mind, there was definitely pressure for Boots Ennis to sign over with PBC or Floyd Mayweather, or if they're the same entity, according to Floyd, like he said. There was pressure there for him to go in that direction. So if you see him make a move and come over to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, that it was the best business decision for him, and I'm glad he made that choice rather than going along with the go along to get along gang. You know what I mean? I think it's going to manifest into way more fights for him. Activity, which is killing a lot of these fighters today who are not as active as they should be, being loyal to promotional platforms rather than being loyal to the fans, but more importantly to themselves, on making the best fights possible. So great move by Jaron Boots Ennis. And I hope and I pray that move shows it improves in a lot of money in his bank account and a lot of big fights for the fans of boxing.
Do you look at him? Do you look at what the move he made as an actor portrayal against Al Haymon in the PBC? He didn't sign with the brother man. He signed with the other man. Did you look at it that way, or you just look at it, nah, man, they ain't got nothing to do with no skin color. This is about business. Boots had to do what's best for him and his family.
100% with the second thing that you said. It was 100% a big business move for himself. And it was a move that he had to make for himself. He sat out way too long, fights not going through. The relationship he had with Steven Espinosa, right, who now has a relationship with PBC, you would have thought naturally he would have went over to the PBC, but clearly all the wrinkles aren't ironed out with the PBC and Amazon deal. Not enough for Boots Ennis to assure himself the best opportunity for himself. So it's not about the brother man or the other man. It's about Boots Ennis, and it made complete sense, the decision that he made. What else? That was the best decision, not to mention a 1 degree separation from Turkey Al-Sheikh and whatever opportunities may be out there, and as well as Terrence Crawford, maybe at 154 pounds.
Yeah.
Who knows? You never know, right? But at the end of the day, the possibilities grow with the decision he made, and he was really inside of a box with the PBC with what could happen from him, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do make a point. And then the trump card, the trump card in all of this is this. You know, Eddie Hearn was the first promoter that I know of that opened up the floodgates with the Saudis in boxing. He's the first promoter that did it, because in this era, Anthony Joshua was the first fighter that I know that went overseas and got the Saudi money when he did the rematch with Andy Ruiz. I remember that. That was during when he did the rematch with Andy Ruiz. Eddie Hearn was the first promoter. Now Bob Arum is over there now. They came years later, but they finally came. Now Frank Warren is over there now. Did you get what I'm saying? That's where the money is at. If you have fighters, if you have promotional companies or promoters saying, "Oh man, there ain't no money in this fight. There ain't no money in this fight." Okay, but listen, y'all need to work with the Arabs. If y'all work with Turkey Al-Sheikh and the Arabs and all this stuff there's the money. But when you close yourself out from that avenue, no, we just want to stay over here and do our thing over here. Okay, well listen, do you want the fights or you don't want the fights? So I think me personally, I think it was a good move by him. He has to do what he has to do to provide for his family. Forget listening to the Wakanda niggas, because that Wakanda nigga shit don't pay a goddamn thing. And do what he have to do, man. So I appreciate. Shout out to Claymore Rain, man. Salute, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Jordan Fredericks, man. Salute to you, fam. Let's give a shout out to everybody who gave a super chat. Shout out to Henry Brown. Henry Brown gifted 4 memberships. Shout out to Henry Brown, man. He gifted 4 memberships. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, he gifted 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 memberships. Shout out to Henry Brown, man. Salute to that brother there, man. Man, we got to give him a warm round of applause. Shout out to Bostridgems. Salute to you, fam. He said Homecoming. Taylor versus Catterall. Winner, Ben Haney. Okay. Winner Ben Haney. Okay. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Jack Catterall fights this weekend, right? Jack Catterall, he fights this weekend, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me see. When is that Jack Catterall fight? Is that this weekend? No, I thought it was this weekend. It's not this weekend, so. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know when it is, but shout out to Jordan Fredericks. He said, "Coach, put your foot on their necks." No Diddy. All right, salute to Jordan Fredericks, man. Salute to you, fam. And shout out to New Country, man. Salute to you, brother. Phone line's hot right now. Call him. All right, the caller hung the phone up. Whoever called the show, man, please call back, man. You hung the phone up on accident. You hung up on accident. Shout out to Jordan Fredericks. You say, no, they rescheduled it? They rescheduled it again? The pull-out band that said Big Baby fight this weekend. Yeah, I know Big Baby fight this weekend. Who is Big Baby? Let me see. Who is this dude Big Baby fight? Jared Edison is fighting Rayard. Let me see who this dude is. It's time for Big Baby. It's time for Big Baby to have a step-up fight too, though. Who is this guy right here? The thing is with Big Baby is you don't know. You don't really know if he wants to fight or not, because sometimes he wants to fight, sometimes he doesn't want to fight. So I remember he was crying on his mother, and he cried on Roy Jones' shoulder and stuff like that, telling Roy he don't want to do this and he don't know if he can do it. And Roy was just sitting there babying him and stuff like that, getting him some sugar and all that stuff there. So I don't know, man. I like Jared Anderson. Caller, hold on. I like Jared Anderson, but I don't want to put too much faith in him. Because I don't want to put too much faith in him, because it seemed like mentally, the pressure, I guess he feels too pressured. That's why he was crying on his mother and crying on Roy Jones, and he said he don't want to do this, and and stuff like that. If boxing is the type of sport your heart got to be in it. It's either your heart is in it wholeheartedly or it's not. And if you can't be halfway in and halfway out, it's either this or that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure about Jaron Anderson at this point. Shout out to Jonathan. He said he made the best decision. Dropping that quarter of a dub. Okay. He said he made the best decision for his career. That side of the street bullshit shouldn't matter. Yeah, it only matters because that's what the fighters on that side put out. That's what Errol Spence was saying. That's what Booger Ray Leonard was saying. That's what Floyd Mayweather was saying. Say they were putting that out for years. Tank Davis, all of them, they had a protocol that they had to go by, the PBC protocol. They put that out for years, and that message was regurgitated by YouTube channels, right, and media outlets. It's dead now. It's over with. Did you get what I'm saying? It's over with. So now I think everybody waking up smelling the coffee. Adrian Broner was the first one to realize that. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, what's up, Coach? This is Anthony from San Antonio.
Anthony from San Antonio, talk to me.
Yeah, real quick, we'll go lightning round. So, a couple quick questions. First things first, I was listening to Showbiz the Adult earlier, right? And I want to know what you thought about this. Very simple comment. He said, "Oh, well, Boots got signed to top rank. That means he's going to get his ass whooped. Because everybody who comes to top rank, they put up fights, and their fighters get their asses whooped." He didn't mean it like in a condescending way. He just meant it in a way that says, like, hey, Boots is going to be fighting some real competition, and, expect him to be in wars. Yeah, well, what do you think about that? Do you think, this is a good signing for Boots in the sense of, like, we're going to see some good fights from him, and we're going to see the best of him?
You know what? I hope so. I hope we see some good fights. I don't even know what exactly does Eddie Hearn have over there for him at Matchroom. But one thing I am optimistic about with Eddie Hearn, he has shown the willingness to be able to work with other promoters. He doesn't care. It's just the other promoters did not want to work with him. So he's the guy that's reached out to other promotional companies and offered lots of money to fight his fighters, but those other promotional companies, you know what I mean, they were practicing, we hate Eddie Hearn, we gonna keep him boxed out, we don't need to do business with him. Like, fighters was turning down more money than they ever got paid before, but they was convinced, don't deal with him. So now it's like, dude, do you want to make money or you don't want to make money? Because I'm in the business of making money.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't, right?
I'm in the business of making money myself. So, whatever's the best deal financially, ain't nobody gonna talk me into turning down my biggest payday. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to the money. I'm loyal to the business. And if you can't pay me this, then guess what? I'm gonna go with the guy who can pay me the type of money that I want. And that's the reality of the situation.
Much agreed. Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So, but as it relates to, you say he gonna get beat. Top rank. I think the reason why he's saying that because Top Rank has like a 23-4 record against PBC fighters, and I was talking to Carmen Reddy. Me and him was talking about that when I was in Vegas, and I think what it is because they don't have the big name fighters, but matchmaking is an art, right? And sometimes when you're getting fed a bunch of cans over time or overinflated from a name standpoint, fighters, when you leave that bubble, you get exposed to a lot of stuff. Now, I think that Boots Ennis is good enough to beat damn near anybody, whether it's Crawford, whether it's Spence, whether it's whoever. But he has to get in the ring and prove it. And until he gets in the ring and prove it, I can't crown him and say he the next this and next that. He passes the eye test from the level of competition that he's fought, but he's going to have to prove it. And I think that he's going to get an opportunity to do it. He's with Eddie Hearn. He's going to have access to the Saudis. They're going to be able to put up whatever financial obstacle that's there. That's not going to be there anymore because of the Saudis. So I think he's going to be good. Boots going to make a lot of money.
Agreed. Thank you on that. Last quick question.
Go ahead.
It was a smaller channel, and surprisingly, he spoke with Rick Laser on this. You can ask Rick because I don't know if the channel wants his name put out there like that. But Rick was on there last night, and they talked about it. And both the channel and Rick kind of both alluded to they were surprised that people are overlooking Jake Paul Promotions. And I thought it was a joke at first, but he said it wasn't Rick; it was the channel. He said. the exposure that Boots would have got had he signed with Jake Paul Promotion would have been, you know, to all the casual fan base, right, who doesn't know about boxing, doesn't really watch boxing, but that would have been great for his career and exposure overall. And Rick kind of was like, yeah, I mean, I can't say no to that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not wrong. Like, what do you think about that?
Man, let me tell you something, man. I was hating on Jake Paul until I found out he was a Capricorn, and he was born the same day that I was born, January 17th. Shared the same birthday, me, Muhammad Ali, Steve Harvey, Michelle Obama, doggone, what's my main man name? Butter McGirt. You know, he shared, and when I found out he shared that birthday, Olesen Usyk, I switched out. And now I'm a diehard Jake Paul fan. I do know that Jake, I call him Jake the Snake Paul. When it comes to business, Jake Paul make more money than probably 99% of the boxers in boxing. He's an excellent businessman. Now he is a what they call that stuff, crossover boxer. He's a YouTuber turned boxer. Does he have great boxing skills? No.
Right.
If he gets in the ring with the real boxer, would he get his ass beat? Yes. But you know, I respect the hustle. I'm not a hater. I respect the hustle. Like, you know what I mean? I respect the man, business savvy, his grind, and you do get that exposure by fighting on MVP promotions. I mean, you get the casuals, and that is true.
Yep.
All right, salute, fam.
All right, thank you, Coach. I appreciate you.
All right, yeah, man. You know, hey, I gotta listen. I gotta take my head out to the man. I mean, I gotta take my head out to the man now. He ain't no real boxer now. I ain't saying all that, but I'm just saying from a business standpoint. I mean, I'm about the money. So from a business standpoint, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? So I can't hate on the guy. You know, anybody that decide to sign with him. I like the fact that what's my girl name? Puerto Rican from New York. I'll call her. Hold on. What's her name? She fought Katie Taylor. Amanda Serrano. I like the fact that Amanda Serrano over there, man. Like, she gotta do what she gotta do. She got her first. She said she made more money with Jake Paul than she's made throughout her boxing career, and she said she made her first 7 figures fighting with Jake Paul. So come on, man. I mean, I can't hate that. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's up, Coach Yamas from Brooklyn, man?
Yamas from Brooklyn. Talk to me, brother.
What's going on, man? Yo, you just made a nice point, man. I didn't even know about it, man, because I was about to call up and say promotional companies don't make much of a difference these days, and the network you want don't make much of a difference. But now that you said that with Amanda Serrano, man, I'm kind of thinking different, man. But I think Boots made a good decision, man, going with Eddie Hearn, man, because I think what he did with Danny Jacobs, man, this nigga building mansions from the ground up right now, and it's like on a decline in his career since signing. So maybe boxing-wise, he got a little worse, but pocket-wise, he got a lot better. You know what I'm saying? His bank account got a lot better. And like as far as Boots going to Eddie Hearn, that's a no fucking brainer, man. Like PBC's on a decline. Rick Glazer saying they on their way out totally. Like I don't understand people's logic. You black. So what? I want my bank account to be up, man. Business is business, man. I don't get it, man. Like maybe I'm like that worldly of a person where I'm gonna go what's best for me and my family and my finances and my career. You know what I mean? Am I wrong for that, Cole?
No, you're not wrong at all. Like when you're a grown ass man, you don't when you're a mature man, and you don't have time to have immature conversations when it comes to finances. When it comes to finances, you have to be loyal to the bottom line. You want to know why? Because the companies are loyal to the bottom line. The companies don't do skin color politics. Al Haymon don't do skin color politics, contrary to popular belief. Booger Ray Leonard, who all those guys, Eddie Hearn, what's my name, Bob Arum. When it comes, businessmen don't do skin color politics. They're gonna do what makes sense for them financially. And fighters are independent contractors. They have to do what's best for them financially. Only the tribal social media fans get caught up in that foolishness because that's what was fed to them by fanboy YouTube channels. That's what happened, and they're trying to change the landscape of the perception of boxing. My brother.
You know this is my line, man, but I gotta say it again.
Go ahead.
People are infatuated with bullshit, man.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, yo, that's a no-brainer. Like, who? I just don't understand. As far as Floyd's company goes, that ain't even really a serious company. So, they mention them.
He said ain't no serious company.
No, it's not, though. I know this for a fact.
No.
Because I was telling you, last time I called about Richard Hitchens, and, like, when he signed with them, like you know, I'm close. I'm in that little, I'm in with the same people, and they was like, yo, he ain't get a dollar for signing. It basically was like, I want to be down with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that hurt his career, man. Yo, and I just sent you the Ticketmaster for what's going on with the fight next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they got a lot of seats open, man. A lot. And more than half, coach. Like, I sent you a detailed outline of what's left. This is only on Ticketmaster.
Okay.
Now, you got to remember, the resellers will also have tickets. Yo, there's about 3/4 of them seats left, man.
Woo!
And like, yo, go look at the map. You see the map?
Hey, listen, check this out. I've been trying to get Bill. I've been trying to get Bill on the show, back on the show, because I want to talk to him about that, man. You know what I mean? But he ain't been coming on the show, so I'm gonna reach out to him again. I've been seeing him doing interviews, but he ain't came back on the show, so I want to ask him about them tickets. And hey, man, what's going on, man? I think. Let me ask you this, Yamas. Do you think Ryan Garcia's? Okay, the prices are astronomically high. I know that. You know, yes. they sold the tickets to the resellers or whatever, right?
Yes.
But that coupled with Ryan Garcia's antics, do you think that's playing a part in why it's 3/4 empty?
Let me make another point real quick before that. Like what you said, you looking at Ticketmaster. This is like the prime seller. So the resellers are buying from them unless they got a direct connect with one of the promoters, right? So there's even more than what you see there. But your question was about the annex of Garcia.
Right.
I honestly don't think that hurt the promotion much. And as far as I think, my opinion on this subject is that they just astronomically overpriced, man. These guys are not from the area. They're not huge, humongous names that are going to get people out regardless.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, yo, shit is hard out here in New York, man.
Man, it's hard, bro.
Like, you talking 300 to get in the building, dude.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like the seats I get, I usually go to the fights there. I pay maybe $150, $200. Them shits go for $1,200, man. Like, no, I don't see myself going to this, man.
Now
I see myself in the crib.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see what's up. I know somebody tomorrow, the 12th. The 12th is supposed to be the day, so I'll let you know.
All right, but you know, I'm with you regardless. But my point is, they overprice everything to the point where people not going to be interested, man. I know y'all got to get your money at the gate.
Yeah.
You know, business is business. I understand that. But you're going to have you're going to have some blackout shit in there.
Yeah.
Where they black out a whole section because they don't want TV seeing that this shit ain't sell great, man.
Yeah, man. That's,
and,
I'm anxious to see what them pay-per-views going to do, to be honest with you. I want to see what them pay-per-views going to do. Because, you know, Devin Haney, I mean, Ryan Garcia, whatever they sell is going to be on the strength of Ryan Garcia from a popularity standpoint. And I don't know, man. Like, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, boy. It ain't looking good, boy. Woo, it ain't looking good.
Right, and again, I'm gonna say this and get off your line. I know a lot of people call them, but I'm like the type of guy. I go to everything, man.
Yeah.
I love going to a lot of events, Knicks games, baseball. I'm a big Yankee fan, boxing, and in my city, I'm there. But like them in Trump, like the Rolly fight was the beginning of that shit. I boycotted it. I was a little upset I didn't go because a lot of people came out based on, again, the foolishness. But like, I'm so much of a, I got to get my value, man. And like, from my perspective, I just think they price themselves out, and I'm hoping it's going to be a great event, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, Coach.
We'll find out.
Peace and love to the chat, everybody. Y'all see you next week, Coach. Peace and love.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my tickets already booked. Yeah, my plane tickets already booked. I'm flying in New York. My tickets already booked, man. I'm looking. Listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, guys. Whether I see the fight or not, Whether I see the fight or not, I'm just looking forward to going to New York, hanging out with the New Yorkers. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Because anywhere I go at, I go to the people. Any city I go in, anybody tell you, San Antonio, New Mexico, Vegas, LA, St. Louis, Atlanta. I didn't get a chance to go hang out in Charlotte, but I will next time I go to Charlotte. I'm gonna hang out. Charlotte, North Carolina is a beautiful city, bro. Like Charlotte is a beautiful city. I haven't been to Charlotte in years, but yeah, I just like to hang out. That's what I like. I like to go hang out with the people, and then 9 times out of 10, I know somebody there already. I know quite a few people there already. I just like to hang out with the people, man. Be with the people, talk shit. We sit here talk shit, smoke some weed. Hey, let me tell you something, boy. You link up. Hey, you link up with me. We hanging out. You link up with me, boy. We gonna have some fun, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Cause the same way you see me on this show is the same way I am in person.
True.
The same way you see me on this show, the same way I am on person. All right, I just want to make sure. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm checking on. Yeah, like for real though. Listen. It's the same way I am in person. Literally though. I can promise you that. Ask anybody who ever seen me. Like it's few people subscribe to the channel who met me. They'll tell you, that nigga. They'll be like, that nigga the same way, dog. He the same way, dog. Hey, what you say? You say UFC be selling their pay-per-views? Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me turn my volume down. Turn that down a little bit. I want to make sure. Let me put this mic down. So I didn't know I was that loud. I'm trying to make sure my vocals. Put the mic down. Trying to make sure everything good. Let me check the vocals on this. All right, I think I'm good right now. I think I'm good right there. I'm a loud talking motherfucker now. All right, let me turn the volume down over here. All right, cool. Yeah, but I mean that's the way I am, bro. Hey, what you say? The boss in the store said, he said you could tell your style is authentic. Hey, ask hey, listen. Hey, boss in the store. Yeah, like I don't. You in Seattle, right? Yeah, man, boy, Seattle, boy. Hey, Seattle guys, boy, y'all got some good weed in Seattle, boy. Hey, you know what I want to do? This is what I want to do. I read that super chat. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. Shout out to Drew, man, for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, okay. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, he say, like I said before, he say, Boots did not want to make no other promoter get great, but I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. He said, Coach, legacy over currency. Hey, listen, man, like, Drew, as I said before, fam, as a boxing fan, brother, we got to get back to the essence of what it is to be this sport, right? All this other stuff, we cannot get caught up in Booger Ray-nomics. We can't get caught up in what Booger Ray says. All right, okay, because the promoter don't like another promoter, I'm not supposed to like him. Did you get what I'm saying? Well, I don't like such and such. If a promoter don't like another promoter, which a lot of promoters, they don't like each other because they're competition. They look at each other as competition. Did you get what I'm saying? They look at each other as competition. So they don't act, they're not supposed to like each other. But who am I as a fan to take the side of a boxing promoter? I'm not getting it now. Now it's different if I'm getting paid. I understand Booger Ray Leonard because his loyalty is with PBC. He's making money with those guys. So I get that. But me as a fan, I'm not making money with them. I'm not making money with Top Rank. I'm not making money with Matchroom. I'm not making money with Queensberry. So why, I should not even have an emotional investment in that shit. That's why we got the commandments. Did you get what I'm saying? Shout out to F Society. He say I got Coach email about Boots. He say sign up to the email list. Yeah, y'all sign up to the email list. Click the link above. It's pinned to the chat, top of the chat. Sign up to the email list. That's so whenever I go live or drop a new video, you'll get an email from me or a text message. Because I do send out text messages sometimes, let you know that, hey man, we live and this and that. And also, I got some other things dropping as well. You'll get all of the updates on what's going on. So y'all please sign up to the email list. We have like 250 people signed up so far, which is good. I would hope that it be more, but I just want to remind you guys, just please sign up to the email list. Shout out to Demetrius. What's going on, fam? Demetrius is in this bitch. It is what it is, man. We'll see what's going on with Boots, man. I think Boots will be able to do some things. I think he'll be able to do some things over there. We'll see. The money won't be an issue.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
It is what it is. Shout out to Sheila. Sheila, what's going on, sis? Sheila from Cali's in this BI. Shout out to doggone Cino. Cino, what you say, Cino 7? What you say, fam? You say Coach going old school. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, yeah, man, like, I mean, that's what, this is the thing, right? As I said before, right? This boxing shit is social media boxing. You got these social media boxing fans, like these niggas is, like they very, very strange people. That's why I call them Wakanda niggas. They're very, very strange people. And, they don't know shit about the sport. And I told you guys, these guys don't give a fuck about boxing. These are the same guys that tell you belts don't matter. Legacy don't matter. I can't take care of my kids with legacy. I can't feed my kids with belts. They'll say that in one breath, but then in another breath, they'll say, oh man, what's the name? Need to drop the belts. Why are you holding the belts? Well, you just said belts didn't matter. So when it's a fighter that you do like, belts don't matter. He don't need to fight the other champions, this and that. When it's a fighter that you don't like, oh man, well he need to do this, belts matter, this and that. Like, no, you can't argue both sides of the coin. It's either gonna be this or that. You can't be in, you can't argue both sides. And when you see people doing that, arguing both sides, whatever the case may be, don't even waste your time with them. I don't waste no time with them myself. I mean, they ain't nobody. Shout out to Sir Rando. He said R.I.P. to Roger Mayweather. Yeah, man, R.I.P. to Roger Mayweather, man. And R.I.P. man to OJ, man. I heard the juice passed away, man.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Man, I heard the juice passed away, man.
Get over here!
Damn, man, I heard the juice. Man, the juice passed away, man.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Yeah, man. Shout out to OJ, man. Shout out to OJ, man. God damn. Anyways. Shout out to Jamie from New York. He say Sheila from Cali. Saludos. Okay, he said Henry Brown say legacy and belts help grow the sport. You know what? It depends. I totally agree with that. Shout out to Rod. He said Matias said Dev can't sell shit. He's a runner. And chicken. Yeah, you know what? I did hear what Matias was saying. Super that Matias is talking his shit. He talking his shit. So my question is this. If he can't sell shit, is he saying because he can't sell, there's no need in me fighting him? Because my question is this. My next question. When I hear those talking points, when I hear fighters saying, oh, this guy can't sell, he ain't no draw, he ain't this, he ain't that, I'm going to look at you and say, okay, what have you sold? Are you a draw? Because if you ain't selling the goddamn thing and ain't making no money, and I think Super Matias, he left the PBC and he's with Matchroom now, right? He left the PBC. That's another fighter left the PBC. He's with Matchroom now, right? So we're gonna see what you do. Now I do know that you're doing well. He got a fight coming up in Puerto Rico, and he's fighting in the venue. I heard the venue hold like 8,000 people, and the tickets are low, so it's very affordable for the fellow Puerto Ricans there. So I do like that. I like the fact that they did make the fight affordable, and it's going to do well. It's going to sell out. I think the venue he's fighting at holds like, I want to say 8,000, something like that. 8,000. You get what I'm saying? So, but again, I hope he doesn't use that as a deterrent for them not to fight each other. So he's with Matchroom. Super Matias is with Matchroom. And Devin Haney I'm going to tell you what I do like about Devin Haney. One thing I do like his business savvy. Say what you want to say about Bill, but what they did was a genius. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. What fighter do you know that has pretty much fought on every platform in boxing today? I don't know if Devin fought on PBC yet. At least I don't think so. If he did, maybe early in his career, I don't know. But let me know what fighter you know, like they keep themselves available. Look, I fought on. He fought with what's my main man name? Bob Arum. Now, according to what Bill said, they didn't make no money over there. They didn't get paid no money when he fought because he had 2 fights with George Kambosos, and he had to take less money in order to get that fight. So he didn't make nothing over there, right? I heard he made a little something with fighting Lomachenko. What they made, I don't know. This is what Bill. This is public information. Bill put this out there, right? Had to take less money and stuff like that. Now again, I don't get none of the money. I don't give a damn. Fighter's going to have to do what he has to do in order to help his bottom line, right? So that's what he did. Hold on. Look like we got a cash out. Sorry about that. We got a cash out. Shout out to we got a cash out. Shout out to Nay. Hey, okay. Shout out to Nay for dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, shout out to my sister Nay, man, for the support. I appreciate you, sis. She say staying true and supporting great entertainment. Thank you so much, Nay. And shout out to Red Stripe. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Cash out. What you say, fam? He said, what's good, coach? Love your broadcast. I appreciate you, fam. I really do, man. As I said before, this show is nothing. This show is nothing without you guys. And I think, sometimes, the content creator has to know that. You got to remember that. Look, the show is nothing without the fans. Without the people who love the sport of boxing or whatever your agenda is, the eyeballs. What they say, it's about putting butts in seats. Well, we put, for us to be a small YouTube channel, we're small. We only have 33,000. We almost had 34,000 subscribers. We had 34,000. We had 33,000. Probably after this live is over with, we'll be at 33,600. So, we're a small YouTube channel, but for us to be so small, we put butts in seats. We got over 600 people watching, 88 watching on Twitter, and we have 22 watching on Boxing with Coach Malachi, and we have 556 watching on this channel right here. So let's give everybody a chat round of applause. Hold on, I gotta pay the other chat some attention. Man. I see Miss Connie over there. I see Miss Connie in the other chat. I see Miss Connie. I see you in the other chat. Shout out to everybody in the other chat, man. Shout out to Miss Connie. SP Got Beats. Who else in here? The Boxing Menu Podcast. Okay, Texas South. It is what it is. Again, I don't want y'all getting caught up in the foolishness. You know what I mean? Shout out to Henry Brown. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
And you know what? That's he say, Coach, question. He said, do they have a Kickstarter for boxing fans to put up money for fights that we want? No. I mean, they don't have a Kickstarter. I think, nah, you know what? No, they don't. Not that I know of. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I think the answer to that question, brother, is no. Shout out to Henry Brown, dropping that $2 super chat. He say legacy and belts help grow the sport. Yes, listen. This is the issue. This is the issue with that right now, though. I'm going to tell you what the issue with that right now, Henry. Check this out, fam. It used to be legacy and belts is what grow the sport in America. In today's time, we have promoters, we have managers, and sanctioning bodies have destroyed that I want to say narrative, but destroyed that legacy aspect of it. We know that legacy and belts is what grow the sport. But in today's time, they say belts don't matter. Fighters even say belts don't matter. They say belts don't matter. Miss Parker say, Coach, what other chat? Hold on, I got you, sis. I'm going to drop it in there. Hold on. Carla, hold on. This is my other channel, man. Boxing with Coach Malachi. This is my other channel. Y'all subscribe to this. Hold on. Boxing with Coach Malachi. This is my other channel. Hold on. Let me share this one. This is the Boxing with Coach Malachi podcast. I'm going to drop it right here. Hold on. I'm going to drop it right here. Paste. And hold on, sis, hold on. I gotta copy this. Boxing with Coach Malachi podcast. Here you go, right, hold on. Boxing with Coach Malachi. Podcast. That's my other one, sis. That's my other one. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's It's D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville, Baltimore.
D Block, talk to me, fam.
Man, Boots Ennis did the right job, Coach. I applaud the youngster. I applaud him. Going with Eddie Hearn, going to Matchroom, going up there and just, he do what he got to do, man. At the end of the day, PBC wasn't giving him no fight. I even heard in Twitter world that he went behind Espinosa's back and he did it secretly with Matchroom. Yeah. Espinosa was caught off guard. And that's sad. That's sad for the Weasel or whatever they want to call him. I mean, he thought he was the man. He had a plan with Showtime, and at the end of the day, he got dumped on the side of the road, man. And Al Haymon just kept on moving. You know what I mean? It was over. Like, I used you. I'm done with you. Now get the fuck out. Now, I heard he's an advisor, but I don't know what kind of advisor he's going to be. Coach, are you happy for Boots Ennis?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for any fighter that does that do what they feel is best for them. It doesn't matter who the fighter is, where they're from, race, color, creed, ethnicity. I don't give a damn. I mean, the fighter has to do what he has to do and make the best decision that he feels is right for him and his family. And for him not to sign with Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, and leave and go sign to the other man, Eddie Hearn, then evidently he was privy to information that me and you are not privy to, and fighters have been leaving. Super Matias left. They over there on the zone. And, it's amazing the app that they call, that Booger Ray coined the Dead Zone, is still alive and kicking. And the company, the network that they was bigging up is actually dead. So it's amazing how that turns. D-Block, I don't know if you noticed, I have a video that I reposted on my show. This is an interview that Nestor Gibbs did of Eddie Hearn 5 years ago. This is why I love the Boxing Voice. Big fan of that show. And this interview that he did 5 years ago, he said, I spoke with Eddie 5 years ago about the possibility of signing Jaron Boots Ennis. Not only did he show interest 5 years ago, but he predicted the end of Showtime boxing. Eddie Hearn predicted this 5 years ago, so you can say it's hate, but it's not hate, but it's actually true. That's what happened. When what you say actually transpires, it's not hate. It's like, no, this is what happened. It's a prediction. So, I mean, he was right about that.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, Coach. I mean, I think I remember that too. And I'm gonna look it up again on your video if you re-up it. That's true, Coach. Eddie Hearn did say that. The downfall of Showtime, and he was looking for. I think somebody told him, "Hey, man, we got this young pup, Boots Ennis," and he was interested. At the end of the day, Espinosa got what he got. And at the end of the day, relationships always end, good or bad. It is his career, and we need to respect that. And I think at the end of the day, I know, Coach, hit the song. Just hit the damn song. I've been talking too much, Coach.
You like that song, D Block, huh?
I want to thank all my haters out there, and I want to know that all y'all motherfuckers that hate on D Block so much, remember the melody. D Block made it famous. D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Hey, shout out D Block, man. Hey, D Block like the Jeopardy music. Put the Jeopardy music on, Coach. Put it on. Hey, D Block, I ain't gonna lie, that Jeopardy music is famous though. D Block say, hit me with the Jeopardy, Coach. I've been talking too much. You get what I'm saying? So D Block, I got that Jeopardy music for a reason, boy. That Jeopardy music, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that Jeopardy a motherfucker now. Yeah, but when you go to filibustering and stuff like that, I mean, it is what it is, man. So, you know what I want? I want these other companies, if I had it my way. Some people ask me, they say, man, Coach, it's bad that Showtime is no longer in boxing. They went the way of HBO. I was one of the only people that said, no, that was a good thing. Because we have to move on as the boxing has changed. I understand now that boxing is nothing like it was when I was growing up watching. I know this is the new wave of boxing. we are in the technological era of boxing. Streaming is big. Fanboying running the show. Because of the internet, people who were losers in their lives, it gave birth to a lot of losers who are now gangsters, right? And you see that online in boxing. You see males in their 20s, males in their 30s, males in their 40s, and males in their 50s who are playing their parts, right? So the old way of doing things is over. The boxing promoters today are going to have to change with the times. And I am of the opinion, as long as these promoters keep playing A-side, B-side politics, wrong side of the street politics, you're on the wrong side of the street. You're on the wrong side of the street. You got to shine with us in order to get to fight this and that. As long as these fighters participate in that foolishness and the promoters participate in that foolishness, Saudi Arabia is going to continue to put the big fights on over there. Because one thing I know, whether it's Bob Arum, whether it's Frank Warren, or whether it's Eddie Hearn, they ain't stupid. And they bowing down to Turki al-Sheikh. It's just like America, This country, America. You never see America attack Saudi Arabia. America will attack Libya. They will attack Iraq. They'll do regime change in other countries, kill their leaders, set up puppet regime leaders, and America do all that. America is probably one of the most wickedest countries on the planet. It probably ain't no planet more wicked than America. America do it all. They invade your country, overthrow your governments, mess with your elections, get other people. They do that, right? But you know who they don't fuck with? They don't fuck with the Saudis. True. Bruh, the West bow down to that little nation over there. So in boxing, you see the promoters getting in line. And I think that if an outfit like a PBC wants to thrive, I think Al Haymon needs to consider, or whoever is running PBC right now, because I'm hearing it's not even Al right now, but that's neither here nor there. Whoever it is over there, they need to consider bowing down like Bob Arum bowed down, like Eddie Hearn bowed down, like Frank Warren bowed down. They need to consider that. Because at the end of the day, business is business. The Arabs got the money. Now, you can stay in your little cubby hole and say, no, I want to keep my ball over here. You're on the wrong side of the street. They're my court. You can continue to do that. But people like Jaron Ennis going to leave. Super Matthias going to leave. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder going to leave. You're going to have people leaving. Because now, the guy who was, the company who was keeping you afloat is gone. So now you got to get it from the muscle. And based on the lack of success of your last pay-per-view, 20,000 plus, you know what I mean? You're going to have to change that business model. You either change or you die. When I say die, I'm not talking about physically. I'm saying you go away with the heavens. Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Boxing is going to go on. So the fighters got to make a decision. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me.
Man, I think it's a good move for Jaron. You know what I mean? Like, everybody keeps saying Eddie hasn't made a star, but you got to realize what he's doing for these fighters. He's giving them a face. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knew who Boo Boo was when he was over there trying to fight Charlo and, calling out other people. He couldn't get a fight. And then he went to Matchroom. That's when y'all started to really talk about that dude. Y'all wasn't talking about Boo Boo when he was on HBO. You know what I mean? Like, he was being ignored. And the same thing with Tevin Farmer. Before he lined up with Eddie, nobody knew who he really was. And then Eddie had both of those guys fighting on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. He had Boo Boo fighting in Providence and Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eddie gives these dudes the opportunities that they didn't have before they came over there. So regardless of him not making a star, his dudes is active and they're getting paid good. I haven't heard anybody say they didn't get their money from Matchroom, and I haven't heard anybody complain about being inactive. They all fighting, and the reason why Eddie and Frank are able to do what they do in Saudi Arabia is because their credit is good over there. As a promoter, you might not want to pay these guys this money, but if somebody else is willing to pay it and make it happen, they make it happen. And Your Excellency is willing to pay it because it's good matchups. You know what I mean? Like, if that was Al Haymon, imagine, like, he'd be asking Canelo to fight Charlo over there, but I don't want to pay him, but Your Excellency, can you pay him? You know, like, he don't even put his best fighters against each other and pay him. You know what I'm saying? So even when somebody else was paying for it, he's not going to do it. That's his whole reason for not signing with the Zone, because they want certain fights that he don't want to make.
Yeah,
that's the short answer.
I remember when Daniel Jacobs left, right? And that's when do you remember him and Jamal Tyler was face to face? I mean, Daniel Jacobs, he said, well, it looked like I came at the right time. And the dude that was standing behind Jamal Tyler, short light skinned dude, he looked like he was about my height. He said, yeah, you came at the right goddamn time. Hey, so the dude, so little light skinned dude was talking trash in the back, and Daniel Jacobs say, look, he said I'm touching M yet, and Jamal Tyler said, you don't know what I'm touching. You don't know what I'm touching. He said, I know what you're touching. He said, I'm touching M's. So Daniel Jacobs, he ended up getting the Canelo fight, and he got the Triple G fight. He did that. Now, Demetrius Andrade made a lot of money in the Zone. The Zone lost money. I mean, Matchroom, from what I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is, but they said they lost money on this guy because he was being overpaid, and he couldn't get big fights over there. He couldn't get it, right? Canelo didn't want to fight him. Triple G didn't want to fight him. Like, you can't make,
And then Billy Joe Saunders tested positive. Billy, he had that fight locked in, and then Billy Joe tested positive, so he couldn't get that fight. So it, some of it wasn't his fault, but he was definitely put in position to get those fights. He was active. He was calling dudes out. You know what I'm saying? Triple G just didn't want to fight nobody, but outside of Canelo. So that was a fight that him or nobody else was gonna get. So I can't blame him for that. But Eddie Hearn keeps these dudes active. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can say what y'all want, but all Eddie Hearn's fighters is fighting. Whether they the top dog or they, the low man, they all fighting. And he's letting them go like, come on, man, look at Ford. He went over to ESPN because Eddie Hearn didn't want him to miss that opportunity. Come on, that's why I fucks with Eddie Hearn, man. Y'all can hate on him all y'all want, man, but he make it happen.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, what I like about him? He don't take this shit personal. Like, you heard Booger Ray Leonard say, if I see him, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. This and that, and you hear all this stuff that other YouTube channels said about him. And when you interview Eddie Hearn, he's the same way. He laughs it off. He jokes. He go in the studio and make a song dissing Booger Ray Leonard. He don't take it personal. These guys online take this stuff so personal. And Eddie Hearn got more money than damn near more money than God. He got a lot of money. I'm just being facetious. But I'm saying, like,
he got a lot of money.
You don't see him like, fuck Cam, I don't like Cam, and he's bad. Like, you may catch Bob Brown when he off the weed. He's bad for boxing. He don't know this. He don't know that. And Frank Warren hate him. And Booger Ray Leonard hate him. And Oscar De La Hoya hate him. And Eddie Hearn just sit there and he laugh at all of them. And he's continuing to doing shows all over the world. So I like his demeanor. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny you said that because he said the same thing about Aaron. He was like, man, I could cuss Aaron out and tell him I'm going to burn his house down. He said, but when a fight needs to be made, he said, Aaron, get on that phone and make that fight with me.
Yeah, Bob, you know what I mean? So, yeah, if it make, what they say, if it makes sense. All right.
Yeah, he said, you say what you want to Bob. He make that fight. But, all right, man, that's one call.
Side of Curve Long Beach. Yeah, what they say, it's about putting, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I ain't going to lie. Y'all, hey, listen. Carla, hold on. Y'all listen. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, right? Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Shout out to Miss Parker. For becoming a new member. Salute to you, sis. Thank you so much. And shout out to G-Man King. He said, Coach, what if PBC win the purse bid for Boots Crowley? I mean, if they win the purse bid for Boots Crowley, then they just win it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we'll get a chance to see the fight. All I care about is seeing the fight, So, y'all can say what y'all want to say. But right now, this song is #1 on the charts. This song right here It's #1 on the charts. You guys know what it is. Let me find it. You guys know what it is. Where it's at? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I kind of disagree with people that say that Eddie Hearn hasn't created a superstar because I'm not a diehard Anthony Joshua fan, but ever since I've been following his career, he's been with Matchroom, and he's arguably the biggest star in the world, especially when you factor in. That man been fighting in soccer stadiums for the longest.
No. They said,
you know what I mean?
No, they're saying they're talking about in America. We know Anthony Johnson.
Oh, but again, we're talking about a global sport. That's like saying, and no way ain't no star.
Yeah.
Right now the biggest one is Canelo, and he's Mexican.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plus the thing that nobody talks about is he just got his first American world champion that he took from his pro debut to a world title. I can't think of anybody under the Mayweather promotion banner from, the day of its inception back in 2014, 2015, whatever it was, to today that he turned into a world champion. Matter of fact, I don't think anybody at PBC, can say that they joined when Al Haymon started up the PBC and they became a world champion from the amateur. You know what I mean? So that's saying a lot for a foreign promoter to make an American fighter a world champ from an amateur. That means you're doing things. You know what I mean? Because he saw something in Raymond Ford, and it came to fruition. We seen it the other day. So, he must be doing something right, especially like you said. That man making fights all over the world. He's doing shit nobody else is really doing. Not even Bob Arum, because Bob Arum, the guys that he promotes on the other side of the pond, those are all co-promotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Bob is doing stuff. Bob, I seen Bob and Eddie Hearn. I watched some of these Japanese fights. Bob and Eddie Hearn promoting in Japan, Saudi Arabia. They promoting all over the world, and literally, every time I turn around, I don't really watch. I got the Zone subscription, but I'm like, damn, it's either Golden Boy got a fight on, the Zone. Matchroom has a fight on, and then of course ESPN have a fight on. It's like. Now, you can say, they ain't putting no big fights, but I'm a fan of the sport. These fighters have to be active. There are not a lot of superstars in the sport of boxing, bro. You get what I'm saying? Bro, it ain't but a...
Yeah, most definitely.
Remember when I interviewed Stitch Duran? What did Stitch Duran say? He said 1% of fighters generate 99% of the money in boxing.
Yep.
1%.
And you know what's the fun part, Coach?
Out of 100%, Martin, 1% of the fighters generate 99% of the revenue. So what did I tell you?
No, that's facts. That's facts. But my thing is, a lot of times the fight of the year, the biggest fights, the most entertaining fights aren't even the biggest fights on paper.
No.
And that's why you got to tune in on a consistent basis, because you don't know what you're missing out on when you just miss a fight. Oh, that's a nobody. I never heard of him. He ain't shit. If he was somebody, they be talking about him. That's why, Coach, I give props to you, because you expose, let's face it, to a certain extent, most of your viewers, including myself, we semi-casuals because we don't follow the sport like a diehard boxing fan. So we don't know a lot of the big names until they're already world champions. And by you putting on these fight parties, you exposing all your audience to some of the greatest fighters that most of us have never heard of. And it's only helping the sport.
This is the thing, right? I do know, people say, look, man, boxing is dying in America. And I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, it's great in America. But the problem is, there's a narrative that's being pushed because I always said this, Martin, boxing is top heavy. What I mean by top heavy is like what Stitch Duran said, 1% of the fighters generate 99% of the revenue. So top heavy, you got Canelo Alvarez, cream of the crop. Anthony Joshua, cream of the crop. Tyson Fury, cream of the crop. Alexander Usyk, cream of the crop. Tank Davis, cream of the crop. Terrence Crawford, cream of the crop. Errol Spence, cream of the crop. Deontay Wilder, got to throw him in there, cream of the crop. And a new way, cream of the crop. Maybe you want to throw Devin Haney in there, Ryan Garcia. If you add up all of these top big name fighters and compare them to the rest of the pie, the rest of the pie doesn't have the name or the profile these top guys have. So what's going on, fam, is in America, people be like, oh man, boxing don't fell off in America. It's changed. It's not as big as it used to be. It has fell off. It's not the #1 sport anymore. It's like number 15 or 16. That is true, but it's a different demographics now, different fan base. The sanctioning bodies is different. Until these guys understand, we got to consistently put on the best fighters fighting the best fighters. You have to consistently do that. You can't do it every now and then. You can't say, well, yeah, we had a good year last year. Okay, what are you doing this year? And what you going to do the next year and the next year? Boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. Do you get what I'm saying? So sure. Don't tell me that
no, for sure.
One promotional company, well, they did good last year. Okay, what they doing this year? And what they going? You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what I remember. So it changed. It changed, man. And then the boxing fans today, they are fans of promotional companies and networks, and they're not fans of boxing. And they participate in the Victim Olympics. They do skin color politics. You know what I mean? From behind their keyboard and their cell phone, and that's what's going on. They fighting an invisible war in their mind. Because they've been listening to Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed, unconscious community. They come over here with those talking points, listen to Dante's Boxing Nation, Alphabet Boys, LBDBC, whatever, and none of that stuff has anything to do with boxing. Nothing. So, anyways, hey, shout out to Mark from Oakland. Salute, fam. My thing is always this. What does that have to do with boxing? I always say that. What does it have to do with boxing? Nothing. You're a coon, you're a sellout, I don't like you, drop the addy. Okay, cool. What does that have to do with boxing? I got shooters. You better not come to the fight. Okay, cool. What does that have to do with boxing? You're a hater. You this, you that. I don't like you. Okay, cool. What does that have to do with boxing? Hey, look at this troll. Look at that. We got a troll. We got a troll in here. You can tell these trolls, boy. Keep watching. Anyway, keep watching. Anyway, shout out to Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul, what's going on? Shout out to Miss Parker. She said, Coach, the Victim Olympics. Yeah, these niggas here, man. These niggas here is something else. They watch us every day, though. Create another account. Bye, Felicia. Well, I ain't talking about Miss Felicia Williams. I'm talking about, bye, Felicia. We holler at you. Come back on another account, fam. It is what it is. What you say, some random fanatics and promoters? Yeah, these niggas, I'm telling you, listen, these Wakanda niggas, they participate in the Victimhood Olympics. They participate in the Victim Olympics. This is them. They hide behind avatars, but other than that, that about far that shit gonna go. Niggas ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. That's it, And this is what I tell you, right? This is what I tell you. These fools suffer from. I want to say this carefully. I already told you they suffer from, confirmation bias, but they betas, they beta males, right? And they participate in the Victim Olympics. And like real losers in their real life, right? And we are a part of the celebrity worship culture. So in the celebrity worship culture, fighters are looked upon as celebrities. And you have men who worship these celebrities, these fighters, right? Even though the fighters are really not that known like that, but you get what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things, but that's what it is. And some of these fools, they think that because they sit back and watch a boxer, that they can do the things that boxer can do. No, you can't do that, sir, right? You can't do that. If you could do that, you would be boxing yourself, right? These guys can't do any of that. And as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me pull this up. I have to do this. Somebody said gooch grease. Somebody said gooch grease in the chat. I have to do this. Because I want my sisters. I want my lovely ladies in the chat. I want you to understand the type of beta males you're dealing with. I need you to understand the type of beta males you're dealing with. We're going to take a short station identification break. And when I come back, I'm finna show you the type of niggas, like the type of niggas who don't like Coach Malachi. These are the type of bitch ass niggas that you're dealing with. We're gonna take a short station identification break, and I'm gonna break it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Thundercats, mole rats, water buffaloes, alligators, and haters. Mark your calendar. It's going all the way down. The place to be, Meridian, Mississippi. Queen City Friday Night Comedy Showcase. Bringing out all the big dogs. Friday, April 26th. Get your laugh on with comedian sensation Bubba Dub. Special performances by comedian Scruncho and the Messenger, Keith Wallace. We partying at the Temple Theater, Meridian, Mississippi. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets available on Eventbrite or call Big G and 808-225-9063.
See, these sisters today are not putting up with these gooch grease ass niggas. These women today are smart. Now, don't get it twisted. The media only focus on the lower parts of our group, our society, right? They only focus on the nigga shit. But I want these sisters to understand, this is what you're dealing with. This is what you're dealing with. Let's go. Hold on. This is what you're dealing with.
I had to stop my lunch. I just couldn't eat anymore. It's a male hygiene problem or issue called gooch grease. I was like, what the hell is that? And after Googling it, I was bothered, victimized, bamboozled, led astray. It's described as a culmination of lint, sweat, and dried up pieces of feces between a man's butt and balls. First of all, who are these men?
Hold on, let's start right there. He said, first of all, who are these men? Do you ladies want to know who these men is? They right here in boxing. True. These niggas is online. They on boxing Twitter. They have boxing YouTube channels. You were cool. You were sellout. Yeah, you dropped the addy. I got shooters. Emotionally unstable, bitchified niggas. Wakanda niggas is what I call them. I call them Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries. I call them Nick Sacks. This is what you're dealing with, ladies. Some of you might be careful when you go out on a date. You may have to check and see if one of these bitch ass niggas is wearing a maxi pad. True. Sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. He said, where are these men? They're right here on boxing Twitter. They right here on YouTube. Those guys. Drop the addy, I got shoulders. Those guys. Let's continue.
The problem is so bad for some men, according to some reports, they now have to use women's maxi pads to stop the mixture from messing up their underwear. It's a mixture now. Let's get into this. Joining me to talk about it, Steph Schaffner, influencer Bevan Biggers, and media personality KG Smooth, and comedian and sports journalist Barry Laminack. So Barry, have you, I don't know what to do. So Barry, when you walked in, you dropped this.
It's clean.
Oh, Barry, when you walked in? Oh, he's sitting on it? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Y'all see what he did? Oh, Lord, he put it. Oh, Lord, oh.
Heard of this before? You know, I mean, look, not really. I haven't heard of it by that name, but there's some foul dudes out there, for real. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Dudes that, like, it's kind of disgusting. I will say this, man. As you get older, you get bigger. See, y'all don't have to worry about this, but as you get older, you get bigger, you sweat more. It's real simple. If this is a problem for you fellas, you don't need, I feel gross touching that.
Anyway, so ladies, I want you to know, when you see a nigga yelling, so I got years. You better not come to the fight. Sign the contract. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Take whatever he give you. I don't like him. He'll cool. He'll sell out. He'll tall. Yeah. Listen, this is what you're dealing with. Check and see. Check that nigga Mexican. Say, look here, baby boy. Look here. I think you dropped this. This is what you're dealing with in boxing. These grown-ass men, they're in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. These niggas got gooch grease. They bitchified. Ain't gonna do shit because their gooch grease is acting up. Are you feeling Gucci today? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
These niggas got gooch grease. They bitchified. Ain't gonna do shit because their gooch grease.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Going once? Hello? Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jimmy from Jersey.
What your name is?
Jimmy from Jersey.
Jimmy from Jersey. Talk to me.
What's going on? So, you hear me clearly?
I can't hear you. Can you repeat that?
I said, you hear me clearly right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Only because I could barely hear you, but all right. Now, I was calling in to really speak on this Boots situation. So, more so, I don't know why you guys run this whole thing as far as, like, Boots is, you know what I mean? PBC is hurt. PBC fanboy is this at the third. Not to say I'm a fan of a promotion company. I just like to see good fights. But Boots is really with Showtime. You know what I mean? So this whole idea that PBC, you know what I mean, is down this at the third, that's not really making too much sense. Another thing is, I think more so Boots went over to Matchroom in his own just to stay active. So he goes over there, takes 3 fights, you know what I mean? Stays active, builds his name up a little bit more. He's gonna jump right over back to, you know what I mean? As I gotta ask you, where's the big fights for 47 and 54 right now?
Where the big fights are 47, when they're not. 47 is pretty much dead. It's just Boots. Terrence Crawford moved up to 54. Errol Spence moved up to 54. So, you know,
right.
I mean, apparently he left because there was nothing over there for him. He primarily fought on pretty much all PBC fight cards. So he wasn't a PBC fighter. He worked out something with Showtime. He was never under contract with Showtime. How do I know? Booger Ray Leonard said this in an interview on the YSM interview or whatever. So it is what it is. Yeah. But quite a few fighters have left from over there. Super Mathias, now Boots Ennis, who primarily fought over there, won't be fighting over there anymore for a little bit, and quite a few other fighters left. So a lot of people feel that the writing has been on the wall. Fight schedule has been inactive. Last pay-per-view did 20-some thousand. So if people feel that, hey, man, that the PBC is going down or whatever, they have a right to feel that way. Just like if you feel that everything is going good with the PBC, you have a right to feel that way. These are basically your feelings. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
No, right. PBC, all right, so when they announced the schedule, what did they say? They said the first card is going to be in March. Did that not happen? That happened. You know what I mean? We got the first schedule card. I got to ask you another thing. Who do you feel as if put on the best card this year so far?
Put on the best card? I have to sit back and look and see. That's a good question. All the promotional companies been putting on some pretty good cards. Some have been kind of flops, but we have got some good fights. I got to sit back and look at Golden Boy, look at Matchroom, look at PBC, look at Top Rank, and pretty much see. Just go back and look at the schedule and see exactly what went down, what transpired.
Did you enjoy that Zufindor card?
I didn't see it. I didn't go live for it. So.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No, I didn't. I normally do fight parties. But I didn't even go live for it. I was spending time with the family. I did see like a replay of it. Somebody sent me a stream, and I did go back and get a chance to look at it. Look at the Pitbull Rolly fight. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm glad Rolly Romero, Pitbull put hands and foot on Rolly Romero, and I did get a chance to see. Yeah, I did get a chance to see with the illegal stream, of course. Fedor pretty much win against Tim Tszyu, and I come to the conclusion that if it wasn't for that cut on his forehead, he would have stopped Fedor. He would have stopped him. So.
Right. Yeah, so
Saudi Arabia as well. Saudi Arabia as well put on some good fights too. They've been putting on some good fights. Absolutely.
Yeah, they've been putting on good cards as well. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. I would like to see Saudi. I would like to see Turkey Irish
whatever has perhaps the last thing. But I would like to see him get more involved with other weight classes as well. You know what I mean? Not so much just heavyweight. If he can get his foot in the door, you know what I mean, with like just a smaller weight classes, whether it's lightweight, junior lightweight, super middleweight, you know, that'd be huge. But I don't know. Like I said, though, as far as that boot situation, I just more so think he's gonna go over there, stay active, build his name up, and then whether he has to work with the PBC again to get the fights or have to go back over there. I just think as far as 47 is kind of dead at the moment. Yeah. But as far as you know, I mean, if he was to move to 54, I feel like PBC got the belt on lock as far as 54 right now as well. But yeah, outside of that though, there's gonna be a lot of fighting for vacant belts as far as 47.
Yeah, what I want is this here. All of the promotional companies got to be willing to work together. And what we're only seeing a couple of them that's doing it. You know, everybody has to be willing to work together. And until the promotional companies make a decision to work together, then it's going to be the same old, right? Me personally, I give 20 fucks about promotional companies. I'm 50 years old. When I came up, the era that I came up in, I didn't watch Mike Tyson because he was signed to Don King or Zuma Nelson or Salvador Sanchez or Buddy McGirt or Oscar De La Hoya, whatever. The era that I came up in, we didn't care about which network or which promotional company that you fought with, side with, right? I don't give a damn about that. When we didn't give a, you know, I didn't give a damn about that. So it needs to get back to that. And I do understand in today's times with the boxing fans today, it's totally different. Like I said, a lot of these guys push different narratives and issues that have nothing to do with the sport of boxing. And I'm going to just hold the line over here on my side of the fence. And that's what I'm going to do. I just want to see these promotional companies get together and put on the best fights. I don't give a fuck who signed to who. Because guess what? Coach Malachi don't get none of the money. And I don't know nobody in chat getting any money either. So other than that, that's where I'm at with it.
That's what needs to happen, though. Definitely, as far as like what you just said, you just got to all work together in all reality because you need just the best fight to happen, the best fight, the best, and everybody just working together. That shit makes the most sense. I'm 27, I'm fairly young, so like I've been seeing a lot of people being fans of promotion companies. I don't really understand it. It don't make too much sense to me. Because you get some people, a lot of people are more fans of promotion companies than they are the fighters. But the same way people are big fans of the PBC. I see a lot of anti-PBC stuff too. A lot of people hate them for whatever reason. And I don't understand that. How do you hate a promotion company?
The same way you can hate a fighter, or the same way that people who are pro PBC hate other promotional companies because the guys who are pro PBC they go along racial lines. So you 27, right? So I'm gonna show you how this game go. I've been doing this for 3 years since I've been on YouTube, right? And what I noticed is I've been on YouTube. What's going on? The pro PBC guys, they do things along racial lines. They look at it as though PBC is a black company. If you're black, you have to be down with this. Shit ain't got nothing to do with boxing. So a lot of these guys, they have racial inferiorities, and they come over to boxing, and they like to project their racial inferiority, how inferior they are from a racial standpoint in the boxing, and they make everything racial. So this is what I noticed since I've been online, right? This has been going on before I came online, and this has been going on since I've been online. So people who are pro PBC or pro Top Rank or pro whatever, this is what's going on. I don't give a fuck about that. And then if you black like myself, and you're not down with the black company, then you got to be a coon or a time or a sellout. I give a fuck about these loser ass niggas who like to project their racial inferiorities onto others. You don't own the company. You're not making any money. Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, Booger Ray Leonard don't know you niggas. You niggas are still broke. If you had a net worth of 2 figures before you started liking the PBC, you still got a net worth of 2 figures after liking the PBC. That's what it is. It's this unconscious community bullshit that has infiltrated boxing online, and it has nothing to do with making the great fights. So there's a lot of digital game banging going on. If I'm with Al, then I'm with Al, and fuck everybody that's white and this and that, while ignoring the fact that Al Haymon gets his money from the white man. And if the white man don't put the money up for the black man can't put fights together. So you can't be pro Al and hate white folks or hate blacks who don't think like you in one breath while ignoring the most important part. The white man is financing Wakanda. If the white man don't provide the vibranium to Wakanda, guess what? The Wakandites don't have nothing to celebrate. That's the reality of the situation. So we got to get away from that and just focus on the sport of boxing. And until we do that, you're gonna have a bunch of niggas that got goose grease going on. So that's what it is.
And it's more so. It's not from like the older generation. If you ask me, it's really from my generation. When you see the people,
no, it's the older generation. No. I don't want to put all of this on the younger generation. It's not the younger generation. It's the old. No, it's the old crescent niggas. The young generation is taking cue from the old niggas. See, the old niggas, Booger Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, they are the ones that put this information out, right? And then the other older YouTube channels, they have taken that information and they made it upon themselves to take on the feelings and the emotions of Floyd and Booger Ray. And then the younger generation, they only watching and seeing what the old niggas are doing, and they being influenced by these old crescent niggas. So no, I can't just put it on the youth, because if you're young, I can just say, you know what, man, you're young, you really don't know any better. But it's these old niggas, it's these niggas that's my age, they're in their 50s, they're in their 40s. It's these old, bitter, crested niggas who ain't accomplished nothing in their lives. They the ones who's pushing this shit, and the young niggas is falling right behind them. That's what it is.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of that. So, what you want to call? What about the actual? Yeah, it's just like I said, I think we should get back to more of just getting best fighting the best kind of thing, and getting back to no more fans out of the promotion company. Also, we got to get back to not slandering one. Like, I don't know if you see it, but I feel as boxing put a lot too nowadays. You get a lot of you don't see the same hate. If Golden Boy puts on a bullshit card, you don't hear about it. If Top Rank puts on a bullshit card, we don't hear about it. You know what I mean? It's just more so when one side does it. But like I said, it's not even about that. I just want to see more so of these fighters coming together, whether it's like what they did last year between Golden Boy and PBC with the Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia fight. We need to see more shit like that. You know
that's Showtime. Showtime don't fold it. So, but you're right about that. We need to see more stuff like that. The tribalism has to stop, but it's not going to stop. I mean, it's not going to stop. The shit, it is what it is. People are too emotionally invested right now at this point. So we're dealing with the emotions of men. We're dealing with the emotions of men, and that's what it is. Overly emotional men that ain't really got shit going on in their lives, and they got nothing better to do but to argue, bitch, moan, fight, threaten, say whatever. It is what it is, man. But shout out to Jimmy from Jersey, Brick City, stand up, salute, fam. Yeah, it's these old crescent niggas. It's the niggas in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s. That's what it is. It ain't. I don't want to put it on the young dudes. No, it's these old niggas.
Maybe just hit it with some baby powder. Put some baby powder on there.
Baby powder, but what about all the little dingleberries that he was saying?
First
like
learn how to
the dried up feces.
The one that threw me was lint. What? You had a pocket near your bones?
Girl's hair.
We need to normalize bidets.
Thank you.
I really feel like it's an American. I feel like it's an American man problem.
We are one of the only countries where it's just not a thing.
You heard what she said? She said, I think this is just an American man problem.
True.
She said, I think this just is an American man problem. Look at the men today in America. The men today in America are some of the most bitchified group of men I've ever seen in my life. Cave in or whatever goes down. Beta males. Oh man, you know what they say? They like they go along with the crowd. Hold on. Easily influenced. Go along with the crowd ass niggas. Well, everybody else saying want to be down with the popular opinion. No, I ain't fuck the popular opinion. The men in America today are just a bunch of bitches for the most part. A lot of men is just like if you're an old school cat and didn't get bitchified. A lot of the old school dudes I know, they sit back watching, and even some young dudes, they're like, man, what the fuck going on in society today? Men want to be women want to be men. Like it's just what it is right now. That's where we at. Homo thugs. These niggas want to be gangsters G'd up like this here. Gang. Like the dudes you see trolling online, these are the guys that are losers in their life and their society, and the internet has given them the power has given them the ability to empower themselves. They gonna talk tough behind the phone if they call sometimes, hang up like whole nigga eat money. They gonna type gun emojis and stuff like that. But in real life, they shit eaters. And when they see you, they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Do you get what I'm saying? This is what you're dealing with in boxing. Boxing Twitter, you watch TBC. This is what it's infected with. Me being the type of man that I am, you know, I'm gonna be hated because I'm standing there. I crush a weak nigga. I crush a weak nigga. Whether he's 6'6" or 5'2", don't matter. I crush a weak like the way I was raised, way I was grew up, bro. Like the type of men that I came up around that helped raise me, and the type of women that raised me. I didn't come up like that, so I can't relate to this Gooch Creek shit. But it is what it is. I'm gonna keep stomping on this shit myself. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Well, what's going on, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Hey, man. This show today is usually entertaining, very informational, and very good work today. As far as Boots Ennis, I like the move. I like the move with Eddie Hearn. You know, he went from a 6-figure to a 7-figure payday. You know what I mean? The man increased his net worth. He got a pay raise. He gets to be active. And I like Eddie Hearn as a promoter, man. He reminds me of an old school promoter because you actually see the guy. He's one of those guys that gets in the ring when it's fighters, no matter who the guy is, from the biggest guy to the smallest guy. He's in the ring when the fight is over with, and he's promoting his fighters just like Don King used to do. You got to promote your fighters. And I think with Jaron Boots Ennis, with the talent that he has, Eddie Hearn can make this kid a household name. I would like to see, you know, Boots get his talk game together, you know, maybe, because he doesn't really have much of a personality. You know, he's a quiet guy, doesn't talk a lot, you know what I mean, kind of shy guy on the camera, whatever. But, in the ring, you know, Boots.
Yeah, he's not a talker. He like Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence don't really talk. There's some fighters they just not. Tank Davis don't really talk. They're just not talkers. So Devin Haney's not really a talker.
Yeah, but like I say, Devin Haney's starting to come out of his shell a little bit, you know. But like I say, he wasn't a talker. But like to me, like Boots is he's a walking highlight reel, man. And you know, he can generate these highlight reel knockouts. You know, as long as he match him up right and put him in with the right people, they can build him, and he can build another fan base and all this stuff. I think a good move would be to maybe put him on an undercard, Anthony Joshua undercard, as maybe a co-main event, so the people in the UK or London, you know, can find out who this guy is, and he can generate some fans, man. But he's a young guy. He got a lot of upside, and as long as he, you know, just keep winning, man, he's gonna be good to go.
What I do like about Boots' situation is the Saudis. See, for me, it's the Saudis. The Saudis are the ones that can put the money up to make whatever fight needs to be made, as long as it's reasonable from a financial standpoint, right? Because it's not like they're just throwing money away. It ain't like they're putting out, you know, we just, you know what I mean? Like, I tell people, man, like these people ain't stupid. They ain't just throwing money away, just be throwing money away. You know, like, you know, I'm pretty sure that, you know, I'm pretty sure whenever they, like, we don't know their business model, how they make their money back, but I'm pretty sure whatever they spend, they're making something back on it. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, there's this myth that, yeah, man, they just throwing money away because they just got it to burn. No businessman throw money away because he got it to burn. Like, no successful businessman. Matter of fact, doing that is the total opposite of what successful businessmen do. I'm not saying ain't no businessman go out there and, you know, trick some money off or whatever. But we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars and stuff like that. Come on, man. When you're dealing with that kind of money, I don't give a damn how rich you are. Ain't no businessman, successful businessman, is just throwing hundreds of millions of dollars away just for the sake of we just got money to blow. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And one last point that I'm out. I think now, like I say, Boots is in a good position, and you know, a lot of people clamoring for that Terrence Crawford fight. Like you said, with the Saudis, maybe they can offer Terrence Crawford what he needs, you know, and make the fight happen. And then now it's time to either now we got a Marvin Hagler, John Mugabe type of fight here. You got a young guy versus an older guy. Mm-hmm. It's see can Crawford pull it out? You know what I'm saying? That's my call, Coach.
All right, man. Salute. Shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Yeah, they'll be the ones that can make that happen. At 154, of course, though. It'll probably have to be at 154. They would be the ones that can make that happen. Turk Al-Sheikh could be the one. I spoke to Crawford, and he said that it is true that Turk Al-Sheikh is interested in doing business with him. So, so we'll see. We'll just see how it works out. I know, I think the WBO belt is vacant, and I think that WBO belt is vacant or will be vacant. I think what's the name is going to get stripped, Fundora, because he can't fight until I think November or something of that sort. So he's going to get stripped for that belt. Shout out to Marty King Boston dropping that $2 super chat, super sticker. Salute to you, fam. And shout out to Dr. Paul for being a member for 26 months. He say smash the like button, share, and become a channel member. Also sign up for the newsletter. Never missing a boxing beat. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I think that the brother did what's best for him and his family. As I said before, guys, fuck what these niggas on YouTube talking about. Fuck what these niggas on boxing Twitter talking about. There's no such thing as a boxer. There should be no such thing as a boxer that make business decisions that are based on the emotions of niggas who have a net worth of 2 figures.
True.
They not sitting back, yeah, man, but see, did what they said on boxing Twitter, see, and I got to do what niggas on boxing Twitter say, and I also got to do what it's the dumbest thing in the world to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody don't give a fuck about what a bunch of beta males who suffer from goose grease got to say about niggas who multi-millionaires. Like, what I look like as a grown-ass man who understand the way the world is today, who trying to get mine, who trying to get to that level, who working on being successful, working hard, taking care of my family, getting money, trying to provide wealth for my daughters, for my children. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got time to what I look like arguing about some multi-million. I'm looking at these niggas like, okay, these niggas multi-millionaires, they're good at what they do in their field. Now, I'm good at what I do in my field. How can I take my situation, how can I take my gifts, my talents, and make something of it so that when I leave this motherfucker, see, I'm finna give you guys some game. I'm 50, right? What's the average lifespan of an American? I think my mother passed away of cancer at 54, right before her 55th birthday, right? 25 years ago. June will be 25. July will be 25 years. So the average lifespan of, let's say, an American is probably what? 80. Let's just say 80. If you're lucky, you might see 80, 85. If you're lucky. When I say lucky, I mean if cancer don't get you, if you don't get killed or you don't get fucked up by any diseases, if you're lucky, you might see 85, right? OJ passed away at 76. So let's say, so the way I look at it is this. I'm finna tell y'all some deep shit. I'm 50. If I'm lucky, I might have another 25 years left. Maybe 30. I ain't got time to be bullshitting. Do you get what I'm saying? So I got to make these next 25 to 30 years count. I ain't got time to be yelling, arguing all goddamn day over some multimillionaires that's rich. These niggas younger than me and they got money. Terrence Crawford got a net worth of 8 figures. That nigga rich in the motherfucker. I seen about 3 of his houses just in Omaha. Not even including shit he got in Colorado and other places, other businesses. Errol Spence, they had a damn farm and a ranch, rich in the motherfucker. Al Haymon got plenty of money in Cleveland. Floyd Mayweather, Booger Ray, they got money, right? Bob Arum got more money than God. Eddie Hearn got more money, this and that. All these other guys got money. What the fuck do I look like arguing for 8, 9, 10, 11 hours over companies that are generating millions of dollars? And let me tell you Wakanda niggas something too. Video I'm dropping, I got a short I'm dropping. And I'm finna give you a hint. Let me tell you how stupid you Wakanda niggas is. You're dumb, stupid. You sit back and you're having this digital war because you're listening to the Dante's Boxing Nations. You're listening to the LDBC. You're listening to all of these other guys who participate in the Victim Olympics and participate in the Race Olympics, right? Let me show you how stupid y'all is, though. You listen to Tariq Nasheed, and I like Tariq Nasheed. I like him, I do. Dr. Umar, I like him a lot, right? Yvette Carnell, I get it. In boxing, you like to go to war digitally, because you ain't gonna do that physically, we know that. Digitally, with anyone that's black, that looks like you, who don't fall in line with whatever your code. Let me show you the flaw in your code, though. We got to be down with the company because it's held by black men. Sir, business doesn't work that way. If Al Haymon would have thought that way, he never would have got $900 million from Waddell and Reed, white hedge fund. If he would have had the mindset, yeah, man, I ain't doing that with the white man, the white devil. What I got to do, I'm finna get this money, y'all. Cause he didn't get it from Oprah. He didn't get it from Magic Johnson. He didn't get it from Shaq. He got it from the white man, Waddell and Reed. Showtime is a white-owned company. Do you get what I'm saying? The flaw in your logic is you fail to realize that. Not only that, you attack anyone online that looks like you, that don't agree with your warped perception, your warped paradigm. Paradigm meaning the way you view the world. Your world view of things. Then you attack blacks that's born in America who look like you. Then you attack blacks who are not from America that look like you. While attacking other races and ethnic groups outside of your race. So you have become such a small minority within the minority. And you say you want to go, we're going to war, we're finna go bang. You're going to lose that war in 2 minutes. Because you're going to have people who look like you, who you alienated, that you banging against, they coming at your ass. No diddy. And then the other groups that doesn't look like you. So you don't divide your pie amongst your own group, blacks who look like you, on top of attacking the other groups, races that don't look like you. Dude, if you go to war, you're going to lose in 2 minutes. You don't alienated anybody who look like you who can help you. So do you see the flaw in your logic? You're literally dumb. That's why I sit back and laugh at you. You ain't gonna get what I'm saying from any other YouTube channel. No other YouTube channel gonna do what I'm doing. This is stupid. When you go to war, where your soldiers at? Drop the 80. I got shooters. Well, you don't alienated all the people who look like you. So the only people who think like you is a small group of dumb niggas. Gooch grease ass niggas who ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. It's gonna end in 2 minutes. You ain't gonna last. That's it. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I just want to throw that out there. Have you thought about that? Because you're attacking people who look like you, and you're attacking people who don't look like you. So how you gonna win? How you gonna win? How you gonna win? Just tell me, how you gonna win that? This is the last call. How you gonna win, fam? I just want to throw that out there. Caller, you the last call. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing there, Coach? It's Nigel again from the UK, you alright?
Nigel from the UK, talk to me.
Everything you just said there, Coach, I agree with 100%. And I've been a victim of that as well from another brother from the US calling me a coon because I have a difference of opinion, which is insane. I don't get it. You know what I mean? So, but because I'm British, I'm not black enough. You know
that's dumb shit. Listen, let me tell you something. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, Nigel. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell any black person who listening to this show, or whatever race, wherever you come from, right? Don't get caught up in the racial politics of Black America. It'll just confuse you. Black Americans are some of the most confused mofos, literally. Don't get caught up in that. We so divided and so divisive between politics, race, religion, color, creed, classism, thisism, that-ism. No one attacks us more than we attack ourselves. So then you from the UK, you ain't black enough, you ain't really black, or you speak with a British accent. Homie, anytime you have a war, you need allies. If you alienate all your allies when you go to war, guess what? It ain't gonna be no goddamn war. Yep. You alienate all your allies. Anybody that can help you, you alienate them. You're cool. You're a sellout. You're from the UK. You ain't black enough. You ain't black enough. Drop the Addy. I got shooters. You better not come to the fight. Like, come on, man. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. This is why I make mockery of it. But go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to talk to you. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
No worries at all. No, I agree with you whole 100% there, Coach. Just wanted to touch about Jaron Ennis and signing with Matchroom. I just wanted to say one good fight, because obviously, like you said, 147 is barren at the moment since Spence and Bud have left. So this is an opportunity for Boots to really make a name for themselves. There are no stars at that weight, but regardless, do what Triple G did when he was at middleweight. Beat everyone that's there. Do you know what I mean? Beat everyone that's there. And a good fight. Only one more. Conor Benn. What do you think about that? Conor Benn versus Boots in London.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I like that, man. That'll give Boots an opportunity to get, to let the British fan base get a chance to see him, get him exposed to that market. I like that a lot. Conor Benn is bigger in the UK than Boots is in America. So I definitely like that for him. I think I like that for him. I think he's gonna make some good money, and I think with the help of Eddie Hearn talking to the Saudis, I think they can. I think Boozy Ennis is not dumb. He see what's going on. Yeah. I think he played the dog and pony show for a while. He was holding the line down, trying to be loyal. But at the end of the day, man, you got to do what you got to do for your family. If the money right, it is what it is. All that loyalty shit don't mean a goddamn thing. Don't mean a goddamn thing when you trying to take care of your kids and your family and stuff like that. It is what it is. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's like this. Now's the time for Boots. Now's the time, and I wish him all the best. I really do.
All right.
That's my call, Coach.
All right, shout out to Nigel from the UK. Salute. See, you know why I speak. You know why I talk like this. I talk like this because I used to be. I talk like this because I used to be a Wakanda nigga. I was a professional Wakanda nigga, literally. That was me. I thought I was smart, but I was dumber than the motherfucker. I participated in the Victim Olympics. I blamed others. Right? I did that. So I get it. I get it. Of course, if you don't ride with the code, you're cool. Like, the only thing they're gonna do is just call you some names. That's about it. You are a powerless group of fools. I'm talking about these dudes that's on YouTube and on Twitter. You are a powerless group of fools because you don't have no power to do anything. The only thing you have a power to do is to send a gun emoji, is to throw a temper tantrum on a 10-hour live and threaten people and call people names. That's the only power you have. You don't have the power to make change in your community. You don't have the power to make change in your household. So, because you feel so powerless, all you can do is sign the contract. Shut up. I got shooters. You better not do this. That's the only power that you have. You gonna slide on people who look like you, and then that's what you say you're gonna do. But the guy who you say the enemy, you ain't gonna lay a finger on him. So miss me with your laptop revolutionary shit. I'm not a part of it. I'm not on your team, homie. I ain't down with you. I'm not your partner. Call me what you want to call me. Just be here tomorrow at 3:00. Shout out. Let's give a shout out to everyone that's on. That gave a cash app. Let's give a shout out to the cash appers and give a shout out to the super chatters. Oh Lord Hammer, we got another cash app. Got another cash app. Shout out to Tate Hill, man.
Hey, okay.
Dropping a half a dog. He say the triple G's, Gooch Grease Gangsters. Hey, look here, Tate. Boy, I gotta write that down. I'ma steal that from you. He said Gooch Grease Gangsters. Boy, I gotta put that right here. Gooch. He said Gooch Grease Gangsters. As a matter of fact, we're going to rock out for a few more minutes. Gooch Grease Gangsters. Triple G. Boy, Tate Hill, I have stolen that from you. I got to give credit to Tate Hill, though. This phrase has been coined by Tate Hill. The Gooch Grease Gangsters. You got the Gooch Grease Gangsters with their Kotex on, wearing Kotex hollering about what they gonna do over fighters that are multimillionaires. I saw Tila say, I be arguing over boy. Listen, I don't mind a woman. Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. I don't mind a woman arguing over a male fighter. If a woman is arguing over a male fighter, there's nothing wrong with that. She's supposed to do that. What is the excuse of grown men who have a chemical imbalance of testosterone and estrogen? What is their excuse arguing over grown men? Think about that. Grown men. Anyways, it reminds me of what I like to say, these Nick Sacks, right? I be seeing all these tough ass niggas online, boy. Yeah, nigga, I'ma do this. Oh, I'ma do that. Oh, when I see I'ma do such and such. But when the white man come and he pull out them platinum bracelets and lock them niggas up, they be crying, mama, call my mama. Call, y'all know what I'm talking about. Call my mama. Hey, Mike, call my mama. Call my mama. Call your mama for what? Nigga, you did that shit. They got you in jail. Mama can't help you. Mama coming outside. Why y'all lock my baby up? Yo, baby did some heinous shit. Mama, call Laquita. Laquita just got her tax money. I'ma need her to buy me out of jail.
True.
Them niggas. Gooch grease gangsters. That's what they do. Look at the brothers who killed Young Dolph. R.I.P. to Young Dolph. As soon as them niggas went to jail, they broke. As soon as they went to jail, they broke. Ain't got no money for an attorney. You killed that brother, someone that was an asset to society. Someone that was an asset to his community. Now you in jail. Mama, listen, call citizen. I got a bond, mama. Mama, I got a bond. I ain't got no money, baby. You know I'm on the fixed income. Call Laquita, mama. Call Laquita. She just got her income tax check. She got the money. Gooch grease gangsters. You see it. And another thing that's stupid. Nipsey Hussle too. Another thing that's stupid. Y'all, another thing that's stupid is this here, right? I talked about, hold on. Now, I just lost my train of thought. I spoke about the Goose Grease Gangsters, right? These guys. Shout out to Tay Hill for coining that. Goose Grease Gangsters. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We're using that, right? Another thing too, right? It's the dumbest shit in the world. You literally are a house divider. You go to war with yourself, and then you blame others for the consequences of your actions. Another thing I want to talk about is this bullshit street code shit. We represent the streets. You know what I mean? We represent the streets. And we got the street code, the G code. Don't nobody in the streets hold the line on the G code. As soon as they get locked up, what do? They tell on each other. These are the facts.
True.
Yeah, nigga, see, it's about the code, G code. Yeah, all that stuff sound good until it's time to go to jail. When it's time to go to jail, the G code goes out the window. Sammy the Bull, which was the underboss of John Gotti, even he told. Sammy the Bull folded. So don't let these rappers or these niggas in the street talking about that G code. You don't know, I'm a real nigga. Yeah, we don't know how real you are until you get under pressure. See, what you do under pressure determines how real you are. That's what determines your realness. What you do when you under pressure. When you under pressure, if you don't fall when you under pressure, guess what? You a real nigga. You don't know what that nigga gonna do until he is faced with 30, 40 years. When they get you in that cold interrogation room and they sit back and then the detectives run that game on you, we got you, boy. Yeah, you're gonna be looking at about 30, 40 years, dog. About 30, 40. You ain't getting out. Especially if you're a habitual offender, violent offender, you ain't getting out. Or you may get a bond and get out like they do in Memphis, and then you go out to kill some more people who look like you and then blame the white man. You may do that. Yeah, but this is what we gonna do, baby boy. But when they finally get you, and you looking at all that time, And the reality of the situation is, you ain't gonna see your baby mama no more. You ain't gonna see Big Booty Judy no more. You ain't gonna see that bow-legged red bone no more. Your life gonna be porn books, jacking off in the stall, taking showers with other men, sleeping in open bay dorms, calling your mama collect, hoping she send you some money so you can buy you some cookies and crackers and zoom zooms and wham whams and ramen noodle soups. See, when that reality sits in, man, I ain't finna be doing all this time, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them crack whatever they want. I know you very well. Trust me, I do. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. I know these dudes very well. Don't let these dudes fool you with that tough guy shit. Mama, call mama too, but call my mama. Grown men calling their mama out. You're a grown man, what you calling your mama for? Mama, listen. You're a grown man. You're a grown man calling for your mama. You was OG, triple OG, quadruple OG just a minute ago. You was OG Mudbone a minute ago. What you calling mama for? Mama! Hello? Yeah, you have a collect call from a correctional facility? Man. Press 1 to accept the call. Hello? Yeah, man. Who is this? One more baby mama at Laquita. Yeah, man, right now. She busy right now, dog. She in the shower right now. Hey, man, what you doing over there? Yeah, man, my name Third Lady Tyrone. I'm over here laying pipe right now. Man, I knew that bitch cheated on me, man. Put on the phone. Sir, listen, ain't nothing you can do, nigga. You got 30 years. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do. I'm laying pipe up on your girl now. I'm rearranging them walls right now. Your kid's calling me daddy right now. I'm the one holding it down, paying the bills right now. You stuck like Chuck. Oh, what you talking about? She just sent me some money, put some money on my books. Yeah, the money she put on your books, that came from me. I gave her money to put on your books. This gonna be your last time calling here. What you want? Man, I want to talk to my kids. You wouldn't even thinking about your kids when you was out here on the street. Now you in jail, got 30 years. Now you want to think about your kids. Did you call your mama? Mama! Yeah, I know these niggas very well.
True.
Anyway, let's give a shout out, man, to everyone who gave a cash out. Everybody who gave a cash out. Let's give a shout out. Shout out to Tay Hill. Okay. Shout out to Nate with A. Okay. Shout out to Red Stripe. Okay. Salute to you, fam. Let's get a round of applause. Too real for TV, man. Too real for TV, man. We just got to call it the way we see it, dog. Like, I'm gonna call it the way I see it. I'm gonna hold the line. I'm not here to compromise with none of these niggas. I know these niggas very well. I know them. I told you I studied these fools. I know what they are. Shout out to James Bash for dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, peace, coach. I recall you starting the year trying to be peaceful with Wakanda. I guess those brothers haven't changed a bit. No. I tried to turn the other cheek. Turning the other cheek don't work. Let me tell you something. The nice guy always finishes last. It ain't no need of being a nice guy because there's nothing nice about the world. The nice guy, the peaceful guy, the guy who can we all just get along? That doesn't work in society. You might well just be a man or a woman, stand on what you stand on, and don't compromise for nobody. It is what it is, and take what come with it. Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Super chat. He said you had me rubbing hard in this semi today. Watching this clinic of a show. He said, we love what you do, coach. We love what you're doing, coach. You say, Robin, what you mean by that, brother? Should I say no Diddy? We gonna say no Diddy on that. Maybe that was a typo. We gonna say no Diddy. We gotta say no Diddy, fam, no Diddy. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, coach, you need a t-shirt for that saying. Yeah, absolutely. I got him on that. Shout out to C-No 7. For what you did. He gifted 5 memberships. We're gonna give him a round of applause as well. Hit everybody with the Huggy Bear. Shout out to Henry Brown. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub with your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, but when it's time to go to jail, boy, they fold.
You sound like a bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Shout out to Henry Brown. He say, take me to jail. I'll be throw away the key. DJ Scratch, this nigga tripping. Toothpick. How about moving out, boy? Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. OG Pretty Thug.
Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz. He must don't know. He can't know. He can't know.
Yeah, boy. Listen, boy. I know these dudes very well, boy. Listen, boy. I'm trying to tell you, don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you, boy. These dudes ain't what they say they is. I'm telling you, boy, you won't know who's who till when that pressure comes. What type of pressure? I'm talking about 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, or even 15 years, something like that. When it's time to do that time to, all that stuff go out the window. I don't see the toughest of the tough break down. So continue to be an internet gangster. Continue to be a gooch grease gangster from behind your keyboard. It's the safest form of game banging. You ain't got to worry about going to jail. You ain't got to worry about doing no time. You ain't got to worry about getting killed. Just continue to do that and convince others that's on YouTube and on Boston Twitter that you're a gangster, and that's the safest way that's the most non-violent, safest way to commit violence, by doing that. Because in real life, we know what the story is like in real life.
True.
It is what it is. Shout out to everyone that gave a super chat. Shout out to Henry Brown. Okay. Shout out to C-No 7. Okay. Sean from the Heights. Okay. Real Dude Uprising. Okay. James Bash. Okay. Dr. Paul Evans. Okay. Martin King Boxing. Okay. Shout out to the lovely Miss Parker. Okay. G-Man, salute to you, fam. Okay. Shout out to Henry Brown. Okay. Shout out to Rod. Okay. Drew from LA. Okay. Jonathan Jackson. Okay. New Country. Okay. Jordan Fredericks. Okay. Shout out to Bostradamus. Okay. Shout out to, I think that's it. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's give a shout out to the callers and give a shout out to everyone that's in the chat. I will not forget you. I got the Tenderonis of it. I got to get the Tenderoni list as well. Shout out to Leo from H-Town. Okay. Jamie from New York. Okay. Claymore Rain. Salute, fam. Okay. Jonathan from Seattle. Anthony from San Antonio. Okay. Yarmus from Brooklyn. Okay. D-Block from Dallas, Texas. Okay. Curtis from Long Beach. Okay. Martin from Oak Town. Okay. Jimmy from Brick City. Okay. That's Jersey. Coach Eddie from the ATL. Okay. And Nigel from the UK. Okay. Let's give the callers a round of applause. For y'all know we did this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, I had to get my list, man. I had to get my list. Let's see. Shout out to all of the women, man. Oh yeah, before I give a shout out to the women, we gotta say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. Y'all know who it is, the one who we worship facetiously, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
And shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis for landing a good deal with Hearn's Matchroom. We're going to see how that works out for him. I wish the brother much success. Hope he makes as much money as he can. He's from Philly. He came up from nothing, him and his father. I appreciate that. Shout out to Eddie the Hitman Hearns for making this classic.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With A-Tank?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucking hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
Hey, Cooking with Sir Senior said, do you have that clip where Mayweather say Alice's daddy? Nah. I remember that clip. I do remember that clip, fam, but I don't have the clip where he said Al was his dad. I gotta try to find it. Whole lot of fugazi stuff going around. Y'all remember what it is when it's time to suffer the consequences of those actions. Mama, man, call my mama. You know, niggas, we always gonna call our mama now. Call my mama, man. Call my mama, man. Call my mama, mama. Yeah, we know you mama ass niggas. Y'all gangster when the white folks come. The white folks come, you want to call mama now. True. Yeah, I know you very well. Shout out to Mimi 24. Shout out to Mo Easy. Sheila and Cali. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Salute to the lovely goddess. Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Sabrina Lee. The lovely Lisa Bells. Peace to the lovely Miss Connie Stevens. My sister Jackie Hernandez. Can't forget about Food Revolution. My sister, Bless 365 with her petty self. Hey, you know what, Bless, I think Bless was the only one that checked. I done been checked a couple of times. Bless checked me real good. Bless checked me for real. Like, I was like, damn, I ain't had nothing to say. I had no comeback for I always have something to say. She checked me real good. She got me straightened out. And me and Bless been straight ever since. Man, that's my girl, man. Shout out to Bless, man. Shout out to Tila, man. North Omaha stand up. Shout out to the lovely Miss Parker. My sister Nick Rich from the Old Town. Fiona 2, Duval stand up. The lovely Amina. Can't forget about Green Eyes P, Pauline. Shout out to Ebony 76. Shout out to the lovely Felicia Williams. La Jessica is in the building. Karma Serene, she's not here, but shout out to her as well. Can't forget about that girl from Detroit, Kiara. Summer in November is always summer in November. Shout out to Elena. And we can't forget about Nay. Let's get the lovely ladies, the tenderonis, the PYTs, and the 100 dips a round of applause. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Some of these niggas with goose grease are right now sitting around crying somewhere. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I want to end this on a good note. Let's say a special prayer to some of these goose grease ass mofos.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
If you suffer from goose grease and you talking about drop the adder, you got shoes, what you gonna do? Having an emotional temper tantrum, you need to plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
It is what it is, man. I'm gonna check my text, man. They ain't gotta like it, but they better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
And if you ever had anything bad to say about Coach Malachi Williams today, yesterday, in the past, or you will say something bad in the future, Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Now, what we're not going to do, we're not going to argue with you.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
And to the haters.
Let me address something.
To some of the haters out there about me, y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every inch of it. Please do not miss no inches when you do it.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone on my phone. I mean, my bad. Look.
No Diddy.
True.
Hold on, wait a minute, coach. He said don't miss no inches when he did it. What do you mean by that? No Diddy. I just gotta throw that out there. That did sound kind of suspect. I gotta throw that out there.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good.
Shout out to my doctor, my good brother, Dr. Umar Johnson. For you brothers who have a chemical imbalance with your testosterone, please, Dr. Umar, talk to them.
You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-masculinity movement. Stop worrying about me with no shirt on. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-black masculinity movement. I just came from the beach in St. Croix. I took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors in the ocean of St. Croix. Is that all right with you? Stop worrying about me and no shirt. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. His estrogen levels are a bit too high.
Yes, sir, man. It is.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Yeah, they cream corn niggas ain't gonna do nothing but what they doing. Whine, bitch, moan, and complain. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga goes man like highways, I'm gonna put them paws on them. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. Shout out to the Kid Man. Him and Blood Flair got a fight coming up soon.
But you could call me the Can Man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we don't hold no punches over here, man.
I still love you.
And you know, just in case we do gotta send them goons, we will send them.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard. They be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. We swerve on. No faking and no snitching. For the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
Yeah, man, shout out to Jamie from New York, man. I got you, man. The name of the dispensary that I recommend, if you're in Vegas, go to Hardin's. This is it right here, Hardin's. Go to Hardin's. That's the name of the dispensary. If you're in Vegas, you want to get some good green, go to Hardin's. This is it right here. Right there. Go to Hardin's. That's where to go. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. It's just that I like them a lot. I like them a lot. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my sister, Bless365.
Hey, okay.
G5, salute, brother.
Hey, okay.
Modern King Boxing.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Nigerian Nightmare.
Hey, okay.
Superman, salute, fam.
Hey.
Shout out to Kendall Price.
Okay.
Can't forget about oh Lord have mercy. Okay, we got a sponsor. Okay, we didn't have no sponsors today, but we got a sponsor right now. Today's show has been sponsored by Charles Edward Cheese. Not only are we going to give this brother a round of applause, I'll salute to you, fam. What you say, Charles Edward Cheese? You say Uncle Sam is on my ass, coach. All Diddy? What? I got to postpone the giveaways for a little minute. Next time I can, I will. That said, special request. What you say, the Gophers video? He said, Uncle Sam squeezing me. Cuz, for real. Wow, dang, fam. Man, hey, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. Hey, Cheese, you gotta take care of the Uncle Sam situation, man. That's some serious stuff, you know. So, I mean, we know it's a illegal racket they got going on with that, but it is what it is. It's it's the people. It was set up by the people who control the financial institutions of the planet, of the world. So, yeah, man. But listen, Charles Edward Cheese, man. It ain't even based on what you give away or what you don't give away. I just appreciate your support. So it ain't even about no money or none of that. Because it's hard out here. It's not no Diddy. It's hard out here for a lot of people, man. So I just appreciate everybody who rock with us. I really, you're part of the family. Everybody in the chat is a part of the family. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, take care of that. Take care of that, fam. Because yeah, man. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. Uncle Sam don't even play, boy.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to who else out there? Shout out to Tila, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Roland Curtis.
Okay.
Tony Seawright.
Okay.
Shout out to Jason Jones, L. Harvey. Shout out to Stephen X, North Cackalack, Charles Edward Cheese. Shout out to hold on, what the brother name? Schoolo X Man.
Okay.
No Cap Entertainment.
Okay.
Superman, Demetrius Ambrose. Shout out to Stephen X. Who else we have in the building? Marta King Boxing.
Okay.
Kendall Price.
Okay.
Knockdown 305.
Okay.
Shout out to Kenneth Johnson.
Okay.
Rob the Barbarian.
Okay.
Shout out to Detail the Truth.
Okay.
Who else we have, man? Brady 12.
Okay.
My sister, the lovely Lisa Bells.
Okay.
Who else we have, man? Shout out to Low.
Okay.
Summer in November.
Okay.
Guidance. Shout out to the lovely Guidance.
Okay.
Shout out to Elena.
Okay.
Knockdown 305. Dade County SBI.
Okay.
Bless 365.
Okay.
Ed Dog.
Okay.
Shout out to Mo Easy.
Okay.
Jordan Fredericks.
Okay.
Who else we have, man? Seeing some of the same names. Jesse Aguilar.
Okay.
If I don't, shout out to Cooking Research Senior.
Okay.
If I don't say your name, I'm trying to see the names that type at the bottom. Shout out to Hood Sports and Boxing. Shout out to Rob Knox.
Okay.
Who else we have, man? I think that's all I'm seeing right now. Cooking Research Senior, Stephen X, Jamie, Charles Edward Cheese, L. Harvey, No Cap Entertainment. I'm starting to see some of the same names. It is what it is. Y'all know what time of TI is. Shout out to the Tenderonis, the PYTs, and the Honey Dips. Ladies, remember, if you out on a date and this dude acting overly emotional, effeminized, you might need to check his maxi pad. He might be suffering from a sad case of gooch grease. Man, shout out to JC. Shout out to JC in the building, Marta King Boxing, Brady 12, Hey Miss Parker, my sister Bless 365, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm tell y'all something, boy. We got hey, listen, I don't know about nobody else chat, boy, but boy, we got some bad tenderonis over here, boy. So we're talking about we got Nate, we got Blast, we got Tila, we got Miss Parker, we got doggone Felicia, we got doggone Lisa Bells, Elena, La Jessica. Man, Lord have mercy, boy. Hold on, I won't miss no name now. Jackie Hernandez, Fee, Food Revolution, Miss Connie, doggone the Goddess, the Duchess of Wisdom, Sheila and Callie, Me 24, Ebony 76, man, Karma Serene, man, Elena, Nate with the A, Nick Rich. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you dudes got goose grease, you gotta come correct now. You can't be. You can't be, y'all ain't, you get what I'm saying? You gotta have your money right, and you can't be having no goose grease. Cause don't no woman want a man who wearing a maxi pad. You get what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there. Mo Easy, it is what it is. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock East Coast time. My motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. I got a short I'm finna drop right now. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.